You think you have to carry me other times. You're really gonna have to carry me tonight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, be on your toes.
Wow, you're live already.
Oh, okay.
That was fast.
That was fast.
But you know what? I got a new gateway system, so maybe that's why.
Oh. No, but I saw numbers up there real quick. So yeah, I saw some kind of reaction. So okay, let me see. Okay, this is okay. Hold on, let me get all this stuff out of here. Hey, Lisa, Nancy, Nancy. Whoops. Oh man, look at all this stuff popping up. You know, it's real rust when it's it leaves its mark of rust.
Hey, Peggy and Lisa and Nancy and
Hey,
Elaine and Nicole. Wow, they must all rode the same bus.
I guess.
She drives a bus part time.
That's when she's not trying to help her husband with his phone. Did he ever get to his phone, or was it his Google thing, or what was that? You know, several months back, he was having all these
It was his phone, and he couldn't remember a password one.
problems.
Hey, Cheryl.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's getting me those cicada shells. Oh no. I'm gonna have an au naturel journal pretty soon. The nature hunt. We're up on the nature hunt. Oh, I haven't looked at the radar. I wonder how all the rest of you guys are doing weather-wise. I've been so self-absorbed with our weather here. I don't know what's going on with all you guys.
Hey, Barb.
It
I
feels
haven't even
like
looked at
April
mine.
here.
I haven't even looked at mine today.
Well, it's weird because I was just telling my husband it feels like how it normally feels like the first week of April. That's how it feels right now. We're towards the end of May. But then they say we're going to have, at least in our area, an extra hot summer. So I say let it delay all it wants, because I think when it comes, it's just going to come with a vengeance.
I
So
see it. It's coming, but it's coming out of the Gulf.
yeah.
That's weird. Last night it was coming from the west, the west. Yeah.
Oh, see, all I know is because we've had the cloud cover and rain since Friday off and on, it just feels humid.
Hey,
It's
Deborah.
not hot, but it's humid.
Yeah. Would
Oh,
you know?
look at
Actually,
Suzanne. Look at Suzanne. Oh, it's
last night it got
beautiful here.
cold. It got cold last night.
Yeah, it cooled down here too, but as soon as that, like the clouds were coming in and out, and as soon as we got a little bit of sun, even though it wasn't hot, it was humid.
Hey,
Ugh.
Suzanne.
Wow. Oh, it's been raining over with Lisa too, so. Oh, hey, Suzanne. Even though you've got beautiful weather, we'll just say hello again. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, this came out pretty cool, huh? I think it's my favorite combo, actually, is how this came out. I really like it.
Kind of reminds you that brown and baby blue that they always put together.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh-oh, Peggy's doing her nails.
Uh-oh. Ooh, I can smell it from here.
Hey, Deborah Detter. Peggy's having a heat
Deborah.
wave.
Oh.
Must be sunshine where Deborah's at.
Yep.
Or else she's just
Are
faking
those
sunshine.
snowflakes? Oh no, they're not snowflakes, they're flowers. And I got to give you guys a heads up. I have horrible allergies today. I was just telling Susan I had to take a second dose of my medication, and I told her I'm going to be a little ditzier than normal. and last Sunday I had like a weird reaction of the medication, It made me feel like I was drunk. I was slurring my words. I went blah, 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 blah. And I could tell I was doing it, but I couldn't stop. So if these kick in and do the same thing, you'll know what's going on. I am not drinking alcohol.
Hey, Lynn, it is making you quite chatty.
You accuse me of being chatty all the time. You say I never shut up. How can I be more chatty than not shutting up? Huh?
Look at what's up between Barbara and Nicole. Bonjour, no, Nicole.
Ooh, excuse me.
Bonsoir.
I don't know about these people. You just start speaking in a foreign lingo and people go crazy, even if it's typewritten.
I was just watching that white dude who goes to those Chinese restaurants and he starts speaking.
Oh, yeah, freaks them out.
Yeah,
Oh, I was watching this guy. It just came up on I don't know what his name is or anything. The first time I've ever seen him. He's Canadian and he's I guess a traveler. He wants to experience places all over the place. That's kind of like his intro. But on this particular one, he was in a small town and there was this well, not a grocery store, what do you call those stores in the old days? Where they had everything?
a mercantile.
Kind of sort of, yes. Let's go with that. And the family started it in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and it's been in the family from generation to generation. And they've kept stock over the years of stuff that sold during those periods of time. And then the granddaughter or great granddaughter of the originator of it, um, while she was working, she died. And she died in the store, I guess, of a heart attack in 1963. And the family closed it down because she ran it and that was her life. And I guess the rest of the family members had other
Did
jobs.
they
And
get her out of there?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah, they even
Oh,
took her. I didn't see a skeleton or anything.
okay.
But she died there and they shut the doors in 1963 and they haven't removed a thing out of there. And this guy was let in, gave the whole tour, and you ladies, I know every single one of you will drool at the stuff that was in there. I mean, box after little box after little box of anything and everything, because it was one of those that had everything. And they kept like some of the catalogs that they would order their supplies from, like early 1900s, and in another separate box, they have all of the ledgers and journals from through all those years of that particular general store. That's the word, general store. Anyway, cool stuff. Um, I'll look it up in my history, and I'll put the link because I don't remember his name or anything. But it was really cool stuff. I mean,
I
all the
think
stuff.
you,
Hmm?
I think you just stick a paintbrush in it, Suzanne, and paint.
What's she doing?
She she bought some Rit dye. What does she do? She wants to paint it on. Might want to
Oh,
put a little water in it, huh?
well, you have to dilute it. You get your water, you get a tiny bit, a drop at a time until you see it turn the color that you want. Test it on a piece of paper, see what color it comes out. And once you've got, you know, the color value that you're looking for, then go for it. And remember how much of what you put in case you want to make some more of the same color. Because, I don't know if you're like me, I don't measure nothing. But if you're going to want the same color again,
I wonder if you could use Mrs. White's bluing, or if that would bleach your paper.
I don't even know what that is, so I'm not going to answer you.
Well, no, because I remember my mom always had this bottle under the counter, and it
Mm-hmm.
had a wooden red lid with a cork. and it was blue, just stained blue. But she told me that it was whiting to make things bright white.
Wow.
But
Okay.
everything it touched, it stained blue.
Wow. I have no idea. Well, if you look at white, there's always that blue in the white. Maybe it just added more blue.
Yeah, because I used to always wash my hair with blue shampoo to always, keep it bright white so it didn't go yellow. Huh? I don't know. I
I
know
don't
it
know.
stained. I know she always had it sitting on a paper towel or a piece of paper, newspaper, and it would, hey, Jean, and it would no mordants, just water.
Wow. There's just so much, there's just too much stuff out there.
Yep.
That's all I can say.
Well, that's from back in the day.
Yeah, well, I mean, but the principle's still there. And there's things that, probably like with our crafting stuff, those principles will probably work really cool with things that we do. Hi, Jean. Did I say hi to Barbara? I don't think so. I don't
You have to
think so.
speak to her in French.
Oh, oui. I don't know. I'm a druggie tonight. Don't ask me to speak another language. Oh, gosh. Okay, so little update. How many are here? Okay, little update. Um, I last night, very, very late last night, I put up a bunch of journals and they all sold. And I've gotten several people contacting me that want to know if I can make some more of some of them. So the answer is yes, I'm going to do that. I have already a waiting list for a few of them. And so I just wanted to let you guys know in case you saw the video and then you went to the Etsy and they were all gone. I am going to make some more. If you're interested in one, please contact me so I can put you on the list, because it's going to be first come, first serve on the list. And then if there's any left over from the batch I make, then I'll just put a separate listing in the shop. The ones that I'm concentrating on right now were the ones I did with the file folders, and the covers were with these rusty things. So basically the soft, the soft back journals. And so those I made, oh boy.
I think they call those paperbacks.
Paper what?
Paperbacks.
Oh, yeah, paperbacks. I forgot. Oh, yeah. And so the ones that were in the listing were like this. I took these and got some more of the rusty stuff and mixed that up together, and then got a little bit of some of these. Remember last week we played with some of those, so I got some of these and watered it down and did my thing on those.
So nothing's going to really have an official name tonight, is it?
No.
I got some of these and that stuff, and I put it on that thing, and then I put it with it.
Hey, I'm on drugs. You're supposed to interpret. Anyway, so I'm gonna make some like the original listing, and then I'm gonna make a couple with no added stuff, just how it came out printed. And then I'm gonna make a couple with the blue and the rest. So if you contact me and you want one, then you need to tell me if you're going to want the plain, the blue, or the, what are we going to call this one?
The plain, the blue.
The one with distressed inks.
Distressed. Or the vintage. I don't know. The brown.
I don't know either.
Or the Timmy style.
That's a Timmy one. Anyway, so this is pretty much, if you're going to contact me,
Yeah, you could call it Coffee Dad, but she did it with distressing.
there is no coffee dye on it. So we're not going to call it coffee dye.
There you go, Camel.
No false advertising. There was no coffee involved. All right. So
call it Distressed Blue.
Yeah, distressed. We're going to, okay. This is just rust, original rust, indigo rust, distressed rust. There we go. I got the names. I'm not changing them.
Hey, Janice. Janice said blue, clean rust, or dirty rust. Hey, Leslie.
Okay, so that's that. So, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll have to go look at the video that I put up last night that does a flip of all of the journals. But you'll recognize it if you see it. Okay, so that is what's going to be happening with that. And I put this on here so my leftover stuff I'll have extra cleanup papers I can play with.
What is that? What is that?
What?
That right there.
Oh, that's what my sandwich was on.
No, not that. The white paper with the tree on it.
Tree? Oh, you mean this?
Yeah.
These are, I had to put some more stuff of the other ones that we played with last week because to put in the journals. These were the things that we played with, remember?
I didn't get to go because of the rain all week long, but I'm sure going in 10 days when it stops.
Where are you going?
To the cemetery.
Oh, to take the pictures.
Yep.
I already forgot we were talking about.
I'm going to the place where the dead people are.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and then it was so funny because Rebecca Dances with Pit Bulls.
Yeah.
She did a video of her touring the old graveyard.
Oh no, how cool is that?
Yeah. But hers was called People I Know.
Oh dear. It should have been People I Knew, not know.
It might have been People I Knew.
That's funny. All right. So because I am kind of like, a little bit out of it, we're not going to get into detail about anything. So for those that didn't see how, let me see. Let me show you what we're going to do here. I'm just going to work on these pages. We're going to let me find one. Maybe. Maybe. Uh-oh. Okay, well, here's one where we got the little ghosty prints, but where's one that has the original? So I can't even find it. That's why oh, here we go. So we started off with the print, and this has all kinds of stuff, but and then I wet it, and then it goes through and lay a piece of paper on top of it, and then the ink from there goes and transposes into the other one, gets like a little ghosty print. So that's what we're going to do right now, in case you weren't around for that. And it doesn't take much brains on my part to do that. So I need a I
feel like I'm co-hosting with Dean Martin.
I better get my cigarette, I guess. I don't know. So all I did.
Martin and Lewis here.
Yeah, more like that. Yeah. Except I'm more the Lewis.
I did great, Leslie. It sort of danced around me, but then once it got here, it rained for like 40 hours, it felt like.
Jeez.
My dogs were walking around dancing with their legs crossed.
Oh, were they that afraid to go out, or it was really that bad?
It was raining hard for for like hours.
Well, see, today's Wednesday. So Monday, I had to go. Oh, okay. Side story. Remember a couple of weeks ago, I told you, or a month ago, whenever it was, we went to the.
Where's Kathy D?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, stop it. Where is she?
She must have had like an appointment, something drastically important.
Okay, anyway, sorry.
So anyway, I told you guys that we had the appointment with the accountant, right? Did I mention that? It's like about a month ago, I guess. And so took him all of our information and blah 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 blah, to do the taxes because whoops, oh, I just sprayed my.
Hey, Vanessa. So did you get an extension?
No, the regular. It was the government extended it to the 20th or whenever it was, for everybody
Okay.
because of COVID and all that stuff. But anyway, so so we had all this stuff. Like I said, my husband always does ours, but he wanted to make sure, because my hobby has turned into a business, and so we have to pay accordingly. And he wanted to make sure he was doing it right and taking advantage of everything he could take advantage of. Yada 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 yada. So he says, well, let's just take it over here. Somebody recommended this guy, so we go. All right. Had a nice little visit with him. Got good vibes. His staff, good vibes. And then they asked us for some more information. A couple of days later, we took it down to them, and they said, "Okay, we're working on it, and we'll get in contact with you." So left it at that. And meanwhile, because my husband, he loves doing stuff like that, he's still playing around with it. It's like a game to him. He's playing around with it, and he wants to see if he comes up with the same numbers that they do. So, so he's doing it, um, and he contacted them through email, asked them something. I forget what it was, and the lady got
It's
back.
water. Sorry.
Yeah, the lady got back to him right away, and so that was that. And then a couple more days go by. So then taxes were due this past Monday, 2 days ago, right? And
Hey,
so
Lily.
by Thursday, we still haven't heard. Last Thursday, we still haven't heard from them. And we're going, wait a minute, what's going on around here? And so I told my husband, I said, well, you've got the taxes already done, haven't you? He goes, well, yeah. He goes, but I don't know if I've done them right. But knowing my husband, he has. He just wasn't very confident about that because he does them all the time. So anyway, so he has a friend that is I guess some of you guys, if you heard the name of the law offices and the different companies he audits and all this stuff. He's a CPA, but he does it for like multi-million dollar corporations and stuff. So anyway, don't ask me why. My husband doesn't know why, but this guy loves talking to my husband all the time. They talk like every other day. I think they're going steady or something. But anyway, so my husband says, hey, I haven't heard from the guy. I don't know if I did this right. He goes, the one thing I'm really worried about was line so and so. So he tells the guy, his buddy, line so and so. I'm worried about it. So he looks it up and he says, well, it should be whatever he tells him it should be. And my husband had it right. So I said, okay, that's the only thing you were worried about. And you got that right. So what are you worried about? So anyway, so he says, do you think we're going to hear from him? I said, I have no idea. So now it's Monday. Haven't heard from him at all. At all. So so I told Richard, okay, we gotta print this stuff up. I gotta run down and go make sure it gets postmarked. And so we're getting it all done and I'm getting ready to go out. And then I'm getting ready to get into the car and I look toward toward the town, which, is just about not even a mile away, where I have to be heading toward. And it's black. And those of you that live in this part of the country, you know the look when you go, uh-oh, you know what's coming, what's in the horizon. You start seeing these little funnily fingers going down up in the sky and everything's black and all the birds are quiet because they're scared to death they're going to die. And your dog is underneath the desk. And I go, oh no. And the post office is going to close in 45 minutes. I have to leave. so so I go, okay, well, the post office that's just down the street from us, it closed at 4:30, but another one closes at 6. I said, oh no, I think I'm going to have to go to the 6 o'clock one because the storm looks really bad. So I look toward the direction where the 6 o'clock one is, and it's blue skies over there. So I'm going, okay, I just got to get out of the house and head toward the sun and I'll be safe. So I jump in the car and I take off. And I'm like 3 blocks from my house when all of a sudden, it's like the sky opened up and water just started coming down. I couldn't hardly see. And I said, okay, I got to get out of here because I was looking at the trees and down our street, the trees are tall and they're old. So that means, they're super big and they're just like waiting to fall over. So I go, I have to get off this street and I couldn't go to any side streets because my whole neighborhood is like that. So I had to go toward the mess because that's where the buildings were and the big tall trees weren't. So there I go. And so I get down to the town area, but now it's past 4:30. So I just have to keep going. And I just kept looking toward the light. And then I got I don't know, a couple of blocks out, and it was so hard. I had to pull over because I was afraid of getting, even if I didn't hydroplane, someone else might hydroplane, get into me.
What are we talking about? Because I'm so lost.
So just follow the story. There's an end to it. So we're going down, and it's like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. So then it cleared up a little bit, and I kept going. Finally made it to the post office, and by the time I got halfway over there, the storm had, I was running out of the storm and the back end of the storm. So by the time I got halfway to the post office, it had stopped. And all there was everywhere. There was trees all over the place. The streets were flooding, but the sun was out. So I go, okay. Meanwhile, my husband had been calling me, but I couldn't answer the phone because I didn't want to die. So because he wanted to make sure I was okay. So when we got to a clear area where the sun was out, and I just pulled over again, I said, I'm okay. I made it through the storm. And he says that it was raining so hard here that he could not see out the window. It was white. And then he took water, stopped, and he went upstairs and he was filming the street. You could not see the line down the street. It was all flood water going down. Anyway, we got our taxes filed. Oops. And we still haven't heard from the guy. It's a good thing. All along, my husband had been playing the game of, can we come up with the same numbers, or else we'd have never gotten our taxes filed in time. And I made it through a harrowing storm to get there. So if I had died, it'd have been that accountant's fault. So why I started this story, I'm not sure. But it's the end. Okay, you can talk now, Susan.
Hey, Linda. I just got so confused. I forgot what we were doing and what the story was. And
it doesn't matter. I was just talking.
I'm surprised you stayed on track. Well, sort of on track.
Well, I kind of knew what the story was about. It wasn't like I was reading it or anything. I just had to remember what I did.
I think everybody left, or else chat stuck.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
Patricia.
I told you guys you had to put up with me tonight. And my husband earlier, he came over to ask me something. I said, look,
Hey, Vicky. Hey, Sherry.
I'm on medication. I can't hardly breathe. So don't pay attention to any answers to any question you're going to ask me.
Exactly, Sherry. That's kind of, until I got lost in the story, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen.
What?
She said she thought you were going to say you got to the post office and mailed it and then heard from the tax guy.
Oh. Nope, still haven't. Not even to say, oh, sorry, or oh, here's your tax return, or oh, here's your bill.
Peggy, just air dry. Take your phone with you.
Take your phone with you. What's she doing?
Her nails are wet and she needs to pee.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You have a lot of that Medusa.
So what is the moral of that story?
Do your own taxes.
No, Peggy's story.
Oh.
The moral of the story for Peggy is before you start to paint your nails, take your pants off. Because you never know what's going to happen. So when you start taking your pants off and your husband comes and says, what are you doing? I'm painting my nails. What does it look like?
I guess it'd be the same question that Richard would have asked if he'd walked in the studio that night that you had to drop yours.
And he would say, what you got? Ants in your pants? Yes, stupid. What does it look like?
Uh-oh, you missed the sheet.
Uh-oh. Oh. Who eagle-eyed caught that?
Janice.
Oh my goodness. Then I know.
It's the backup one.
There's paper. There's paper. There's paper.
Hey, Lucy.
There's paper. Oh.
I forgot the plain white sheet between the other pictures.
Oh. There's not a plain one here. Yeah, see, you said Medusa and I missed it. I think we're okay with the rest.
I like that one the best, though, Medusa.
We're okay. Okay, thank you. I'm running out of water. Let's go get some water. Oh, this thing's getting a little waterlogged. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly, Vanessa. She'll be holding auditions for new moderators soon. The only thing is when they say you missed the sheet, go back one, you're 3 pages ahead.
Yeah. Right.
Is that like a bird feeder statue or something?
I think so. That's what it looks like.
Yep.
I don't know what it says down there. Maybe
E pluribus unum.
She must have been a lover of nature or something. Who's backing up? Well, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it did. These are inkjet. Laser print will not work. Janice said probably St. Francis the Gardener.
Oh.
Inkjet.
I gotta get water.
I like her too. Oh, there's the teacups. We figured out what the teacups are. There are no teacups. When someone walks across the floor, it makes a vibration in her microphone. That's why we never hear it until she's across the room.
And I never hear it because there is no sound in the room. You guys thought I was lying or that I was deaf.
So what are you doing?
Huh?
There's a question from the audience. What is she doing?
I am taking my prints that I printed on my
Ghost printing.
set. I'm wetting them to release the ink. I'm layering other paper on top of it to get a ghost print of whatever it is I'm spraying. And those are the pages that I used in the journal that I made.
It's okay, Elaine. It's okay. I was too earlier.
I'm always, see, it's okay. I do that to people. I confuse them, and I don't even try. Just think if I was being malicious and trying to, get you guys all whacked out over something. It just comes naturally for me. It'll be a little more evident in a second what we're doing. These are just on my pages for the journals. And the whole point of these journals, and I don't have one to show you. They're all gone. I had to do another run today to the post office, but I made it 4:30, so I didn't have to go far.
It depends on if you're live or not, Suzanne. If you're not live, then yes, she did.
What?
Double up on one. Elaine says, I'm so confused. And Peggy says, Elaine, tonight it doesn't make a difference.
It just doesn't. I know it doesn't make no difference to me. I'm just happy on my allergy medication. That's all I know. Okay. I need some more paper.
I think you've been through a ream already.
Well, I've got quite a few I got to make, so this probably won't even.
That's true. That's true.
Probably won't even be enough at the end, but whoops! Hello.
It's a good thing you're not having to hand pump that water.
Oh, I know. Talk about stress to the hand.
Bless you.
That Betty or the dog?
That was Betty.
Or the kitty cat. Oh, she's already got water. Look at that. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing this is because all of the photographs are from the cemetery. So I'm going for a decayed ghostly kind of print on the opposite page, the plain page that we're putting up. I think this one's my favorite. Alrighty. Okay, now normally what I would do is I just, set these aside and let them dry overnight so that the ink will really get transferred. But so that you guys can see what we're doing and not go like, what the heck is she up
You
to?
didn't tell me this was going to be an overnight stream.
Janice, most of these I got online from different museum sites where they have, the freebie stuff, and some of them are from a national cemetery that we have here. Okay, so it doesn't really hardly at all affect the one you squirt, but you get, but it does make it transparent. So now you have on both sides, you have a cool print. And then the blank piece of paper that you set on top of the wet ink now gets a transferred print on here. So it just gives it a very, cool effect. At least I think it is. And so that happens with every picture that, that you wet and put a blank piece of paper on top. You get the idea?
Yes.
We have the idea. Let's get another random one. Oh, that's cool. Look how cool that one looks.
So Janice said any random cemetery? Any certain cemetery?
No?
You just got to find an old one.
Yeah.
That has all the cool.
If you live by a countryside, that's the best place to go cruising, because a lot of those cemeteries, they're not taken care of at all. Family members might clean around their particular one, but in general, it's just left to the families. It's not clean. It's not maintained. There's no funds for it. And some of those cemeteries are over 100 years old, but they got really cool stuff.
But don't they offer when you do your planning for perpetual care or something?
Well, I'm sure they do in the large cemeteries,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about, there's cemeteries all over the country. They're just really small. And nobody takes care of them. I mean, there's no maintenance people. There's no nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Just like the one you found. No one takes care of that.
No, How could you possibly come up with a sum of eternal perpetual care?
And who's going to know?
Exactly.
No one knows.
Exactly.
I'm just adding a little water here and there.
Ooh, Peggy said she lives near a pet cemetery that has famous animals buried there, like Mr. Ed and Rin Tin Tin, or
yeah, how
like
famous?
What?
How famous is famous?
Maybe like Snoopy and Mickey Mouse.
Snoop Dogg?
No, Snoopy.
Oh.
Snoop Dogg is alive and well and being taken care of by Martha.
Okay. They are pretty thick as thieves, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Janice said we have a few nice ones in Virginia. Hollywood, Richmond's something, and one in Roanoke. I have a cookbook from the one in Roanoke. A cookbook from a cemetery?
Oh my goodness.
A society that takes care of it put it together. It's called Food to Die For. Oh
my God.
Hey, I had one of them right. Rin Tin Tin and Lassie.
Oh.
Hey, Kim. She's just doing those ghost printings again from the.
Yeah, I ran out.
She sold all her journals. Yeah, that would be interesting, Janice. I saw you comment to Rebecca about how you'd like to go to the cemetery and hear the people tell the stories.
Go over across the bridge. There's a cemetery that from the mid 1800s. It's got some really cool stuff. We do tours on there on Halloween.
This cemetery had a man and a woman buried, and the headstone was, yeah, they were, well, I don't know if she was yet or not, but
Okay.
the headstone was a giant billiard table.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a drink. My allergy really, I think the medication makes me thirsty.
Okay, there's Kathy. She said she's driving home and cannot chat, but she will be listening. We were talking about you earlier. Yes, Lucy, she has the EcoTank printer.
Yeah. Okay. So those I won't take those apart now. Whoops, I better put that to the side. I don't want to lose that. Oh. Okay. And like I said, those will stay overnight. And those of you that just got here, this is an example of what happens to the wet ones. They bleed into the back, and they get kind of even more ghosty looking here. And then on the blank paper, then they leave off ink. Oops. They leave off ink like that and gives a whole other look. And I just incorporated all those different looks into the journal.
Peggy said in Ireland they put the deceased picture on the gravestones under lucite. I saw some headstones at that place Rebecca was at yesterday. It had their pictures on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I don't even know what to do now, ladies. Let me see. My head's a little spinny. It's a little spinny. All right. So that, what did I do with all that other stuff? Oh, here it is.
So Peggy said do a ghost caboodle. How about a boo caboodle?
A boo?
A boo caboodle.
Boo caboodle. Okay, so this goes over here with that. And this goes with just regular papers. Put that over there.
It's still in the daytime, Kim. It'll be all right.
Yeah, if you're going to take pictures, you got to go during the day.
Unless there's a full moon.
Well, that's true, huh?
That would make some awesome photos.
It would. Interesting. Okay, so get the wet stuff out of the way, get my brush out of the way. Now I got to figure out what we're going to do next because I didn't have anything planned. I was busy trying to breathe.
Do you have the covers made?
Nope.
There you go.
Oh, there's sewing involved.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't like to sew on my lives. It's too noisy, too cumbersome. I'm not really set up for it here. I have to go to my sewing room to do my sewing stuff, and you know how that goes. Let me put this on the table in the other room. I can't cut it out so I can show you how to do it. Oh, but then I gotta go over to the other side where my cutter is. See, I've got my stuff all over, and my cutter's big. I can't bring it over here. I need like 10 cameras if you want to see one.
Maybe we just need to get you like you get for your pets.
A GoPro?
Yeah, a GoPro. You can strap it on your forehead.
You just follow me around the room.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, okay. I'm moving. You're going to hear the noise again, and I'm not. Where did I put that? Take it off.
Yeah, that's true, Debbie. Because usually that's the only reason you go to cemeteries is to pay your respects to a loved one.
Okay. Oh.
Peggy, have you taken care of business?
All right, so this is what I used for the covers. They are file folders, but they're craft file folders. So they made a really cool cover with, you know, the rusty stuff sitting, you know, against it. It looked really cool. And I had 4 signatures, which worked out perfectly because you've got, you know, those little already doohickey things there all set to go. So I just used that as the size of the spine. And voila, you're already all done with your spine. See how fast that was. And now, because I didn't think I was going to be making anymore, I don't remember what size. What size I cut these. So let's measure that right now.
Uh-oh, Peggy's back teeth are drowning.
Her what?
Her back teeth are drowning.
How come?
Because she's got wet nails.
Poor thing. Okay, so I'm just going to mark that right there. And then I'm just going to mark that kind of sort of right there. I'm not a measurer, you guys. So I know a lot of you ladies are exact, like how many inches, how many quarters, point what. I have no idea.
Oh, that's cool, Debbie. Do they have like a memorial there or something? I'm sure they do.
So, for you guys in the know, this ended up being like 5 3/4. So let's make it 5 3/4. Mark that down, because 2 seconds from now, I'm not going to remember. So if you want to know, you better mark it down.
5 3/4. Oh, that's cool, Janice. I have a White House cookbook that's pretty cool too.
Okay. And one is, oops, let's scoot it up a tiny bit to make it even. We're going to make it 9 inches tall.
So 5 3/4 by 9.
Yeah, it was just short of 9, so I'm just going to go with 9 to avoid not knowing. Make sure you use the right end of an eraser. Oh boy. Okay. 5 3/4, right?
Yep. By 9.
Yeah.
So they're thinking the GoPro's a good idea.
Okay. Oh. See? Look what I'm doing already. Oh boy. Oh boy. 5 3/4. 5 3/4.
By 9.
Okay, so I like things torn anyway, so let's just tear it. That way I don't have to go and get the GoPro and go over and get my cutter out and have to clear the table to get the cutter and because I end up roughing the edges anyway, so this works out just perfect. I use a little Timmy tool.
Oh man,
to scratch it all up, so I might as well just start by scratching it up like this. Then I need to mark it over here also. 9. Okay. I'm starting to get stuffed up again. Can't breathe. Okay, so if all is well, these fit in here just hunky-dory, see?
Perfect.
And those of you that know, have already seen my stuff, I have things sticking out everywhere once I put other stuff in there, so I don't make mine exact. I'm not one of those that it has to be, a 1/16 of an inch out. I like everything sloppy. All right, so one down. Woohoo!
Yay.
So now I don't have to measure. I can just use that as a template. How about that? I mean, I have to measure, but I don't have to measure. Can measure, but not measure. You know how that goes. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay, so we'll go here.
So are those like recycled or something?
Oh no. Oh no.
I hear a train.
So do I.
Okay. I just double checking because you hear weather lately. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you thought it was a tornado siren. If it was a tornado, sorry, I'd be saying, see you later, ladies. It's been fun. Might see you tomorrow.
Where we used to live, we never would hear the sirens for the refineries. Never. Never.
Huh.
And if you don't have your TV on or news on, then you don't know there's a shelter in place if you're just outside of where you can hear the alarms.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she is making the May Caboodle journals, the tin. What was it? The rusty tin?
I don't know. It's already the end of the month. I'm already working on next month. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I feel like I live in an alternate universe sometimes with these things. Okay, so see, but I can't show you the finished ones. They're gone. Sorry. Okay, so let's do a couple more.
I don't want to ever hear that, Janice, ever.
What?
She said she heard a tornado coming once, and it really does sound like a train.
Oh, it does. I did not fully appreciate that till one went right over us. It's like, oh my goodness. That really is a scary thing. Very, very scary. And when I was doing the the run to the post office, I was looking behind me, and I could see those fingers starting to come down as it was passing the river, because we just live, like not even half a mile from the river, and the temperatures change, and when it hits certain temperatures, it does stuff. And I could see those fingers coming down. I go, okay, I sure hope it's past our house already. I hope it's over the river. And then when I came home down our street, there was a bunch of not full trees, but some of the trees, some of the branches are as big as trees, and some of those branches were already fallen. So I had to go around another block because a couple of them had blocked my way home on my street. Scary stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Very, very scary stuff.
That's what I hate is my yard has these, I hate pine trees. And I mean, they're 3 times as tall as my house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And those things light up too when there's a fire.
Yeah, that's why I had that one got struck by lightning.
Yeah, it's just like tinder.
And it's got it produces rich light, or that like turpentine in the knots. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they blow up. And when lightning strike them, kaboom. And they start all those fires.
Oh wow, that would be scary, Janice, but that sounds cool. She said she was alone at the office in a home on a hill. The house was surrounded by huge oak trees when a tornado came through. Luckily, the basement was carved out of a solid rock ridge.
Oh, wow. I remember the first one I experienced here where I live. We had a set of different dogs. We've since lost those dogs, but they had never obviously experienced anything like that. All they knew was rain. They were Hawaiian dogs. What did they know about tornadoes, right? and and so, and they weren't the type of dogs that were afraid, if there was thunder or lightning. They were just cool about everything. But that particular night, the rain got harder and the wind got louder, and they were starting to get a tiny bit nervous. And I said, uh-oh, the dogs are getting nervous. I think maybe we should start getting nervous too. And then the sirens went off. And we'd had sirens before, but nothing that volatile had passed through. And then, like I said, the sirens went off and the dogs looked at us. It was so funny. It was just like out of a cartoon or a movie. The dogs looked at each other. They looked at us. My husband and I looked at each other, and the dogs ran into this closet that's in the center of the house. And I said, follow those dogs. We ran. I was like, three dogs and us were in this 5x5 inner closet in the middle of the house, listening to all that go by. And there goes the freight train sound, and we looked at each other, the dogs looked at us, and it was like, oh dear, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die together. Oh, it was crazy. And then at the same time of the rain, then on the backside of the storm, then it was the backside of the front side. I forget which way, but all this hail started coming down. All you could hear was the hail.
Ugh.
And then, okay, so then finally the sirens stopped, all the howling, all the sounds that we were hearing, stopped. And the dogs looked at us, and so I go, are you guys okay? And they started wagging their tail. I go, okay. They say it's okay. It's okay.
Ugh.
And so so we get out of the closet, and we get out of when I open. Okay, here, watch this, guys. This is an old Victorian home, right? And in the old Victorian homes, you used to have the parlor and the rooms like this, and then there used to be like a staircase in most of old homes. Down the middle, there'd be a hallway. Well, at some point they renovated the house. Here's the front door, here's the back door. And at some point during their renovation, they put a wall here, and they put a wall here, and they put a wall here. And so this closet I'm talking about is here in the center, pretty much of what would have been the hallway in the old days. So it was 5x5, and it was like a little walk-in closet for a bedroom that was over here. So, and it had a door, and so we had the door shut. So there was no windows, which is they tell you get in the innermost part with no windows. It just happened. We've got one of those. So we were in there. So we opened this door, and when we opened this door, and we have a 2-story house. When we opened it up, it looked like a waterfall. Water was coming down.
Ooh.
And there was and this goes back up. This is the back door here, and this was another room. But anyway, and then there's a doorway right here, and at this doorway it was a waterfall. There was 2 waterfalls in the house, and because of the noise and the amount of water that was coming down, I told my husband, we do not have a second story anymore. It blew away, because at this time it's still pouring down rain. It's just the tornado's gone, right? And I look at him, and I just like, oh my, and we'd only been here maybe a few months, maybe 2 months, 2-3 months. And we look at each other like, what the heck are we doing here? So, so the new stairs that goes upstairs is over here. So we have to go through the waterfalls and then go up the stairs and see if we have a roof, a second story still. Well, we did. We still had our second story. What had happened was just about a month before, we had replaced all of the windows downstairs with dual glazed windows, because it had the original windows, and they were like a sieve, and very thin. And so we had them all replaced. Well, we hadn't had the windows on the second floor replaced yet. That was going to happen the next month. And what happened was the hail and the wind and everything else, mostly the hail, broke the windows upstairs.
Oh, hey, Tina.
And so the wind was still blowing, and the wind was going this way, right?
Yep.
And so the rain was just coming in through all the windows, finding all the nooks and crannies, and going through the floor and flooding, our little area downstairs. And we went up there, and we had to go out in all of the storm and everything and find some wood and nail that shut to stop all that flooding, because it was so bad. And there was a bunch of hail. I mean, so big. I was scooping it up in these 5-gallon buckets, those kind that that you get like at Home Depot and stuff,
That your ice cream comes in?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And so I was throwing them in there and then throwing them out the window and filling up, throwing out the window while my husband was getting the boards. And because as soon as that started to melt, that would be more flooding, Oh, it was a mess. And then all of the broken glass and oh man, I tell you. My husband and I sometimes we sit down when we're having breakfast and we're talking about think about all the crazy stuff we've done and the circumstances we put ourselves into. We just go, oh my gosh, what are we thinking half the time? What are we thinking half the time, the things that we do? But hey, at least we'll never go back and say, man, I had a boring life, or oh, we never did this, or oh, we never tried that, or I wish we had done this. Well, there's still things we wish you had done different, but still at least we did something. um
I don't want to say I lived through a tornado.
well, no, I don't either. No, that was not on my list. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do like 2 more.
I guess, but like when you go through a hurricane, that's like hours and hours and hours of that crap.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I hate it.
Yeah, at least a tornado, it comes and it's gone.
Yeah.
And either, you have a house or you don't, or you're alive or you're dead. You don't have to worry about it for hours. It goes through, it does its thing, and adios. Unless there's one right behind it, then you got to worry.
Hey, Lori B. And you wouldn't even know because it's so, the at our old house where they used to do it back in the day, but they used to put those tin or copper strips down the door facing. So when you shut your door.
Oh yeah, like weather stripping type stuff.
Yeah, but it was metal.
Yeah, the old time stuff.
Yeah. Well, at our other house on the back door, it had one of those, and that sucker whistled for about 4 solid hours. Just
oh, that's scary.
Oh my! And then we heard this horrific crash, rip, tear, and of course, the storm hit us at I think this was Ike. It hit us at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's your house is already boarded up. It's pitch black. You don't have any power. And I think they were clocking 107-mile-an-hour winds where we were.
Mm-hmm.
But that eerie, I mean, it was loud. Oh my gosh. I was sitting.
It's sort of like Close Encounters.
It was. I was sitting in a chair in the kitchen, and I had a carafe of coffee. I had my cell phone. I had a to-go cup of coffee, and I had a bottle of Xanax. So about every 30 minutes, I would pop about a half a Xanax, and I was still just. And Betty said, well, I'm going to go to bed. I said, oh, no, you're not. You're not leaving me in here by myself. No. So are you working? Oh.
Go ahead.
I was wondering if Lori was. No, I don't guess she works at night. Usually she has to go in a closet and hide to come to chat.
Oh, yeah. But she must feel right at home. We're talking about hiding closets, but for different reasons. So I'm originally from California, so I know more about earthquakes and fires that are going to burn down your house. I've lived through all that.
Oh, so Donna, hello, Donna, said we lost our house in 79 in Texas to a tornado. We've been in a few here in Arkansas with minimal damage. We have trees down now. They were pushed completely over. Sounds like your sweet gum trees.
Yeah, she might have sweet gum. Old oaks, maybe. Yeah, that's scary. That's all scary stuff.
But like you said, the ground was already so saturated.
Yeah, that's why this one that came by Monday, it wasn't, at least here, it wasn't a tornado, but it was, the winds were strong enough that, if those trees were already just a little weak and saturated, that's all they needed to fall over. The last one, they just go, we're going to hold on. We're going to hold on. We're going to hold on. And then when the next one came, I forget it. Let's just go. Let's just fall over. I don't want to do this no more.
Hey, Mutt. Hey, Tamar. There's Brooke. She's driving by to say
Hey,
hi and leave a thumb.
hey.
Donna said hers were elk, elm and oak. Jesus.
Well, thank you for the thumb up and the drive by. Thank you. We appreciate it. So then when we live, let's see. Okay, so the weathers that we've lived in Rhode Island, so we'd get the nor'easters, in the wintertime, all that really cold stuff that comes by, and then we lived on the outskirts of Chicago, so you get all that blustery winds and the cold. I mean, that cold is cold stuff. And the summer is stinking hot up there and humid.
Is it really?
Oh yeah. The spring and fall's nice up there, but the rest of the time, forget it. And then we lived in okay, so that was the cold and the hot. And then in California we had earthquakes and the fires.
No.
Went through that. And then in Hawaii we had hurricanes and lava flows. Other than that, we haven't really lived through anything. We lived in Vegas for a while, and I didn't realize, I was very naive about their flash floods that they have there. I mean, 1 second, it's 90 degrees, and the next second, flood, and the whole streets are flooded because they're on a basin of these mountains, which I didn't realize. I just thought desert. No, they're in the bottom part of the desert, and so these flash floods come, and boy, you better not be in the street, because
I can't remember who I was talking to. It was during a live, but they lived in maybe Arizona or something, where they have the tumbleweed and the dust storms.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah,
those are horrible.
Yeah, Arizona and New Mexico have that.
Brooke wants to know, Rosemary, why have you lived so many places?
My husband's work, basically. He had to go where the work was. His work was what do you call it? Not seasonal, but anyway, it was in the installation of high-rise elevators in high rises. So where the construction was and the installation of new elevators, then that took us there. So there was a lot of construction at one point in Vegas, with the casinos and all that stuff. So we were there for a while, and then there was new construction in Rhode Island, and he was part of a union, so they would tell him, where the next, and we'd be there for several years. It wasn't like we were there for a week and we had to leave. But so when the buildings take years to build and stuff, and some kind, depending on how big and how many elevator shafts are in each building.
Yeah, that's what our son does. Betty hates it.
Yeah. Why? It's a good living.
Well, yeah, it's a good living, but it's also very dangerous.
Well, it's dangerous if they want to be a Yahoo, but if they do what they're supposed to do, it's not really that dangerous.
But he is a Yahoo.
Oh, okay, well, that's his problem.
Yeah, he works for Tyson Krupp, however you say it.
Yeah. All those companies have been bought and rebought by, they're almost all owned by European companies now.
Yep.
Even the ones that have the American names, they're owned by European companies now. So
just always trust in Otis.
Always trust in Otis. Don't forget the Westinghouse ones. Those are good too. My husband always looks at the elevator before we get in, what kind it is.
Yeah, that's what Betty's son does.
He looks at the service date. When was this serviced? One time we were at a hospital, and the elevator stopped, like, I don't know, maybe like 2 feet below floor level. And so they got security, and security came out and all this. And security, they opened up the doors, but still, we're 2 feet below ground level. I mean, floor level, excuse me. And he's instructing them. He was going to pull them out. They want to get out. The people inside are like kind of almost just shy of being panicky that they want to get out of there. And so they're basically pulling them out of the elevator. And we were next. And my husband says, no, thank you. And he goes, don't you want to get out of there? He goes, yeah, but I want to make sure that when I get out, I'm not cut in half. Because at any second, whatever stopped that elevator can start the elevator.
Thank you.
And while you're halfway coming out, it takes off. So no, we did not want our bodies to be there in case that happened.
No.
So we said, no, we'll just wait. It only took us nearly 10 minutes before they came and got the key and leveled it off. And, no. It's okay. I'd rather panic in an elevator than half my body being panicked outside and the other half inside. No. Okay. So I think, how many do we have?
That's like at work. It makes me so mad because if I take the elevator to go down, because I can't do the stairs because of my foot, but if I get on, if somebody pushes the button after I'm already on and the door is shut, I will go all the way down to the first floor and go all the way right back up to the third floor, nonstop. And it's like, I don't like elevators. I don't want to be in them. She's making as many as she can, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Barbara said, so the Otis office here is only one floor. I think that says it all.
That's funny. Oh, that is really funny. I like that. I got to tell my husband that one.
Oh, no, Lori.
That's good. Oh, that's funny. That is just so funny.
When I worked down in the Galleria area, we have a tower. It's called it used to be the Transco Tower, but it's called something else now. But you had to take one elevator that took you straight up to the 50th floor, nonstop. And then you would get off and you would go down to this floor or up to this floor or. But then on the other side, they had elevators that like went to the floors like 1 through 20 something. But yeah, I would have to go all the way up to 50 and then go down to 40.
Well, the most dangerous thing for you to get on is an escalator, and most people don't see the danger of the escalator. They're way more dangerous than an elevator could ever be.
Yeah, especially if you have on bell-bottom pants.
And if you're ever on an escalator and you see something dangerous happening, somebody falls or there's a child, whatever, because people do stupid stuff on escalators. You know how you're holding on to that rubber up on top, and then on the sides, on the inside is also like a thick rubber. It's not like a solid thing. All you have to do is kick that rubber thing really hard and it stops the escalator.
Really?
And that way, if somebody's in danger or a child has fallen down or whatever, it needs to stop. You just give that thing a quick whack and it will stop. That's how it's designed to stop.
So hopefully if you fall on that.
Ouch. Don't even say it. Oh my goodness. Just the thought of falling gives me the heebie-jeebies. That's so painful on those escalators.
I remember at the department stores when they'd be broke down, that was the weirdest thing going on that metal, with it not moving.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't get your hair stuck in the elevator.
No. How long is your hair? It's pretty long hair. Okay. I think I'm done with how many I'm going to make because I already forgot what I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8. That way I can do, oh, I should have done 9. That way I could do 3 of each color. Right? Is that 9? I think so.
3 originals, 3 indigo rust, and
Yeah.
3 distressed rust.
Yeah. So that would be
Yeah.
9. So I need one more. Okay. I'll do one more. Uno mas.
Oh no, Brooke.
What happened to Brooke?
I don't know. She's just having all kind of. She said, after you fall on your face and your hair gets stuck and sucks you in.
That must be her next journal. The escalator sucked me in journal.
I
Man,
used to always have a fear of taking that first step going down on an escalator.
I still do.
I know.
I hold on so tight when I take that first step, and sometimes I do a false step.
Yeah.
Like I'm teasing myself.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, creepy elevator journal.
Yeah, I never ever liked escalator, and then once after I met my husband and he told me about escalators, I go, no wonder I didn't like them. Intuitively, they scared me.
Oh, I hear the birds.
Yeah.
Yay, Kathy D is finally home.
Yay!
This is what she's been up to, Kathy. She's been on Benadryl talk and
She knows what that's like.
what she's doing right now.
She was here. She was here for my Benadryl breakdown.
Oh, she said, luckily she's in Western Maine. No elevators for miles. Escalators. Elevators.
The prettiest elevator I've ever seen was where I got married.
You got married in an elevator?
No, but there was an elevator where I
it's a
got married.
Hotel Coronado.
Oh, that elevator. It's all wrought iron. It's like you're going up in a giant bird cage. It's just so beautiful.
Geneva. Hello.
Geneva.
So, did you tell him? Yeah, she did. She's on Benadryl right now. She's been on Benadryl for a week. So, did you tell him that somebody came out with your caboodle die?
What? What caboodle die?
Oh, Jane, don't go in no grain elevator.
Oh, I've
seen those kind of movies. No, I've seen those kind of movies.
Fun.
No,
I gotta find one. I don't think there's any around here.
I have a fear of being sucked down into a silo. No. Never even seen a silo, but I have that fear.
That's funny. I'm afraid of it. Never seen one. But I'm afraid of it. Well, that's okay. I've never seen a cobra, and I don't, I'm afraid of them.
Yep.
That's okay. Did I see what? What did you ask me?
Did you tell them that somebody came out with a dye to make your new caboodle?
Oh, that I was thinking colored dye. I'm going, what are you talking about?
No,
okay, ladies, this is so funny. I don't own any, well, maybe one dye. I might have one dye, maybe. So I don't know much about dyes, right? So I can't even tell you the name of the company. Susan might remember. I don't remember the name of the company. But it came up on my Facebook feed. And it looks almost identical to the 4 little flippy things that we're going to make the circus / swimming people thing. Anyway, it almost looks like it. It's got it. The die has the 4 sides. It's got the little tippy top things to make the little roof. They punch the little holes through it and they tie it up. And it's got some other little dies that you can do to make a little window. Like, oh my goodness, I'm going, what the heck is going on around here? I sent the link to Susan. How did they find out what we're making?
It was Tonic Studio.
Oh, Tonic. That's even worse.
Kathy said she was worried that you were going to fall asleep on your jelly plate. That would have been an interesting pool.
That would have been. Wow. Okay, let me make sure I have the right amount. So I have 1.
Yes, Janice, you're right. I did see that movie. I don't know what it was.
5, 6, 7. Okay, we got the right amount. Okay. Well, there's just 1 left. Let's do that one. Maybe I'll just keep 1 for me to play in or something.
That would be cool, Jane. To ride a dragon. I want to ride one of those things they had in that movie Avatar. Those were cool. Birds, or I don't know what they were.
They were dinosaurs, weren't they? Flying dinosaurs? I mean, they look
Pterodactyls, or
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they were weird.
Kind of, sort of. Uh-oh. Didn't do the top of that one. Come on, Rosemary. Get with it. Get with it, girl.
Yes. Those people in that movie were cool looking. Yeah, I would like to see Harrison Ford ride a dragon.
Isn't he like almost dead now? Isn't he kind of old?
They all are.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, poor Robert Redford. Look at him.
Well, he's been around for a century. What do you want from the poor guy? What do you want from the poor guy?
Some of them do age gracefully.
Paul Newman always looked handsome. He may not always have looked the same, but whatever aging he did, he always looked handsome.
Cary Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rory Calhoun. Yeah.
Oh, you like all the rough looking guys.
Yeah. You know who did not age well, bless her heart, was Bridget Bardot.
Oh. Well, maybe she had too much sun when she was young.
Oh, yeah. Sean Connery. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
All righty, people.
You know who never changed as they aged was Mickey Rooney.
Oh, poor thing. Too bad he didn't. I mean, oh. And how many? I mean, he had all kinds of wives. He must have been rich.
He wasn't 2'4".
He got married a whole bunch of times. I remember that. Reading that somewhere. He had, I don't know, 7 marriages or something.
Kind of like Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah.
I think she reached her maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was married 8 times.
Oh, he was? Okay, that's what I thought. What are you doing? Fact checking me? What are you, the AP or something?
No, Janice said, but Mickey was still married 8 times, even though he wasn't the hottest looking man in Hollywood.
That's why I said he must have had a lot of money.
Yeah, Sylvester still looks kind of good.
Who?
Rocky.
Are you kidding me? He looks like he should be on that show Botched. He has so much.
Well, I haven't seen him lately.
Surgery. Oh my gosh. He looks like the wind's blowing in his face, and there's been some kind of I don't know. He's in a wind tunnel, and his face is frozen. It's crazy how these guys mess themselves up. Okay. Just like Mickey Rourke was a handsome man until he got all of his surgeries, and he looks like a freak now.
Oh yeah, Jason Momoa. Yeah.
Whoa.
But what's going to happen to all that? Kind of like Jack LaLanne. Wasn't he the workout guru or something?
Yeah, but when he died, he still had his muscles. I saw a picture of him like a year before he died, and he still looked the same practically.
Unlike Richard Simmons.
He's still alive, though.
Yeah.
And he still has his tight little shorts.
His little tight pants.
Yeah. All right, so let me get all of these.
Hey, Allie.
These later for something, little tags or I don't know what. But
yeah, don't waste those.
Oh no, these are prime.
Yeah, Jack LaLanne was a short little dude.
Prime. I think my grandmother had a crush on him. I know she did on Kojak. She told me about it.
Him and that damn sucker.
It was we bonded over Kojak.
I don't know, Kathy, but I think he'll look nice.
Who will?
The Rock.
Oh. Yeah, he's brown meat. He'll look pretty cool when he gets older. Okay, let's see. Get all of this other
So Rosemary is making more rust or tin journals because she sold all the ones that she did. So she's going to have one with original rust pages, one with indigo rust pages, or one with distressed rust pages.
These are the distressed ones. We're calling them distressed.
She said it, Janice. I ignored it.
What?
Brown meat.
Well,
he is one pretty dude.
And then some will have the indigo with the rest.
And then indigo just glows.
And then some will just be the rest. Whoops. Well, at least the ones that have rest. They'll have rest. I'm showing the ones that don't have rest. Well, yeah, they'll have rest. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Restorama. Okay.
And what's that dude from CSI that calls you baby girl? Not CSI, Criminal Minds.
I don't know.
Shamil, somebody, and he always talking about, hey, baby girl.
I don't know.
Yes.
Who is that?
Shamar, Malamar, Lamar. Hey, Amanda. She said your papers are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Denzel's nice.
And he's a good actor, too.
Yeah, he is.
Yep. And he doesn't kiss other women.
No?
Only his wife. You see all of his movies, even though people think of him like a sex symbol, you go back, he doesn't kiss nobody.
Well, good for him.
Yeah.
Shamar Moore, there you go.
More Shamar. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. So here are some other stuff that's going to go in these journals. Remember, we did this. I have some of these left. So they're going to go in there. And then I'm getting all of my little grungy papers that I have from my eco print stuff that didn't really print, but it's still got grungy stuff. So we're going to use those. I'll go get that box in a second. Maybe we can tear some of those apart. And then I love using the craft paper with, this type of a journal. And then we have some other grungy stuff that was left over. So you've got those. And then I've already got signatures for
Annie Mae, where have you been?
2 of them already made. Yeah, what's been going on?
Wednesday and Thursday, she didn't know you were doing a stream tonight.
What?
Yeah, he's in Criminal Minds with Penelope.
Are you sure you're not on Benadryl too, woman? You know I'm on.
She is.
Thursday. I gotta get a drink.
Is today Thursday or Wednesday?
Oh, it's Wednesday. I'm sorry.
Wednesday.
Well, this feels like Thursday. Oh gosh, help me, please. Oh, if I could breathe, I think it'd be okay. I'm trying to think of what I could do next that I can actually do mentally. That's my problem right now. Uh, something I can't like horribly mess up.
Yeah, Janice, that's how Jason Momoa's face is. I love that scar in his eyebrow.
So now I got to decide what I'm going to do. I'm not sure yet. Something I can't get into too much trouble with. I wonder.
What do you mean you can't get in trouble with?
Then I can't like mess up too bad. You know what I mean? Trying to think of what that would be. Let me go see the other ones, other papers. See if they've transferred enough.
Yes, I was there, Kathy D. Yeah, Jackson on Grey's Anatomy. Yeah. They had some McSteamy and McHottie, and yeah. Yeah, because when you or Dana walked across the floor, that's when I heard it for the first time. I think that's what helped us figure it out, Kathy.
Okay, I'm just getting my grunge box.
Heidi's fine. It's Sophie. Sophie's still okay. We're still just waiting for her surgery.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have a box over here where I put all of my misfits, and I put them in like my extra grungy journals. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to find some pieces and get them ready to go in there. Like pieces like that. They could be like little tags or something.
I like that dragonfly.
Isn't that cool? You wet that puppy down. Look how cute it comes out.
Wow, he's like melting.
Help me. Like that.
It's all right, man.
I think these are way too bright for what we're doing, but it might look cool if I put gray or charcoal or something color over it. We'll play with that a little bit later. But as is, they're not going to go in there. Okay, so I've got these. That can go in there. That can go in there.
She hadn't slowed down one bit, ma'am. She's still running hard.
Those can go in there. Those can go in there.
Uh-oh.
Those in there.
So the weather said the rain will commence at 8:42 for several hours, and I hear the thunder now.
Uh-oh. Ooh, these make cool cards in there. These came out kind of cool. I like those. Oh, this is where I cleaned up some rusty stuff. So that's got some rust on them.
That looks a little bit like a crime scene.
Like what?
Like crime scene.
I know, but it's only rust, not blood. Not to worry. I can use this. Those over there. Oh, look at these yummy ones. I might save these for some covers. Look how pretty that is.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool. And then look at this one. When I did a bunch of paper clips, I laid them all on here.
Oh, wow.
When I dried them, you know?
Kind of looks like organisms.
Yeah.
Is that
So
the right organisms? Yeah.
Could be. Could be. I don't think we want pink in there. I don't think that'll quite
No,
go over.
no pink.
And even this green's a little bright. Well, even though this is pink, it's very grungy. I'm going to put that in there. Purple.
Uh-oh, Kathy, you got a job? See, you need to back off the cantha quilts and you won't have to get no part-time job.
Yeah. They'll be buying so many presents for people. Oh, look at this one. Look how cool. That one's going there. I can go in there. Just get it. Could use these if I tear them. Too pink.
So now Kathy has me curious of where you're pulling all this stuff from.
What's that?
I said, now Kathy has me curious as to where you're pulling all of this stuff from.
Why? Why?
Well, because she said there's no room on your right, and you're always just pulling just a multitude of things from your left. Like every time we ask about something, it comes into the screen from the left, stage left.
Yeah. This is true.
I need a personal assistant or a personal assistant job.
Ooh, look at these. These are bags.
Oh, wow.
I forgot I had those. Huh. And then we can put cool cards in there. That would be part of the bundle that comes with it. You guys saw the bundle, right?
The bundle of what?
I put a really cool bundle of all kinds of cool stuff with each journal. So that you guys
I didn't watch. That's the only video you've ever done, I think, that I haven't watched.
Well, then you don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I found a new channel and I've been binging it.
Ooh, how fun.
Yeah. But it's in my queue.
We'll use those. And I think I'll darken this up a little bit and use it because I like those colors. I'll add some colors to it.
I'll take an all pair too.
Huh?
I said, I'll take an all pair too.
Oh, I like those. We'll put those in there somewhere. What the heck is this? Oh, I wondered where this went.
Kathy, all you got to do is have a bunch of kids and you can make some money that way.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if I could get $300 a month for Sophie, Heidi, Charlie, Toby, and Jack.
Doing what?
You know that child credit you get? It that $300 a child you get.
Okay, so all of this goodness will be able to go. These are too bright.
Yeah.
So we're not going to use any of those. But this is still all usable. So that's a whole bunch. Let's get them into the right sizes. I can use those just the way those are. This is going to have to be pieces parts. But we can cut these up to fold. This is folded. Okay. Yeah. So that'll be like that.
So Saturday or Sunday I had all my stuff in there on that table, sorted into piles, and I was making headway. And then when I got off with you and Kathy, I stacked it all on top of each other and put it all back on the table.
Oh dear.
It's like, I'm done.
Oh my goodness. Now somehow that's going to be our fault, I think.
Well, it's not your fault.
Mm.
That's right, Jen.
We're the excuse.
I had every good intention.
Yep. Been there.
And I have so much Timmy stuff still in the packaging. I just need to just
Mail it to me.
list it. Pay for Sophie's surgery.
There you go. Yeah. Let's have a Sophie surgery sale. Yeah. We'll do it on my channel and we'll just have a surgery sale and sell all that stuff. That'll work. They'll all show up. They love Sophie and they love Timmy. So what could be better?
There you go.
What a combo.
I did tell him though the other day. I said, you left her here. You sent me home with no pain medication. I had to get some from my regular vet. And she said, oh yeah. She said she'll need to be on that until, even after her surgery. But if you need something, you just let us know and we'll have it delivered to you. I'm like, oh, okay.
Now they tell you.
Yeah. But they told me after her surgery that they'll give her doggy chill pills.
Uh-huh.
So she won't try to be so rambunctious. I assume she'll be in a cast.
You would think, but
yeah,
I'm no vet.
I know when Toby fell off the couch and broke his leg, the little miniature chihuahua. When I picked him up from the vet, he took that leg and he stuck it straight out in front of him. And he hopped all the way over to me like, I got this, Mama, I got this. But he had the cutest little purple cast all the way up to his shoulder blade.
Just get me home. Just get me home.
I need one of those jobs, Kathy. She says her hours are as needed, and if she don't want them, she can turn them down.
Woohoo! That's the way to do it.
I think I'm going to go be the mass police at Walmart or something. I'm going to stand at the door with my yellow highlighter and I'm going to card you.
Card you for what?
For your vaccination. If you don't have on a mask, you have to have a card.
Who said?
Well, it depends on what state you're in.
Oh.
I know here our governor said, no, nobody is going to police you.
I don't know of any state that is doing that.
Well, I know somebody on YouTube the other day said that their son got a letter from HR saying that you can return to work with a mask unless you've been vaccinated, and then you can take your card to HR and they will give you a wristband to wear.
Oh, that's a private company. Yeah, they can do whatever they want to do.
Dang, 11 hours today, Kathy? You ought to be whipped.
No, she's rich. Kathy, did you go past by that house I told you about? I forgot to tell you to go look at it when you left. I guess not. She went down the opposite way on the alley. So, ooh, look at all this corrosive stuff falling out. Holy moly.
That's the good stuff.
I know.
She said both.
Both? Okay, I didn't know I asked both questions. I thought it was a yes or no.
They did turn around and look.
Oh, okay. Okay. So those are all the sizes that we will need.
So all this, let's see, this is going on a year and a half of you doing caboodle kits.
Yeah.
In a pandemic.
Yeah.
Where you can't go out and get stuff.
Yeah.
And you still haven't run out of stuff. So that to me tells me that you are a massive hoarder.
How rude.
Janice, I think that situation has changed. I think Rosemary said that the lady finally had enough and told the man to get out, and it's been quiet ever since.
Oh, across the street?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They had a knockout fight. She had a bat in her hand, and she was hollering at him, telling him, "You think that feels good? You think that feels good? You better get out of here. If you know what's good for you, you better leave right now, right now." And he's running in his house, getting his clothes, throwing them in the trunk. You better do it fast. And she has that bat, and she's just swinging it around, not to hit him, but just swinging it around to let him know that she means it. And then he got all his stuff out of there, and he was gone. Haven't seen him yet.
No more motorcycles up and down the street.
No more motorcycles. No weird people showing up in the middle of the day for 2 seconds and then leaving. No empty baby carriages. It's just normal. Yep.
Oh, there's JR. He says, so is Terry hoarding.
Wait a minute. He just shows up to talk about his wife? How rude.
He came out of alert mode. He must be cooking or not home. Or is she at the hockey game?
No, see, a lot of the stuff that I use, I didn't have. I buy stuff. You guys think that I'm just using all my stuff. I buy stuff to put in these things. And I think ahead, and I'm looking on eBay, and I'm looking here, and I'm looking there, and I go to live sales, and I go, ooh, that would be great for a kit number, blah, blah, blah. And so then I would get the stuff. And so when the month came, I was ready. I had the stuff. You got to plan. You got to plan these things. These just don't happen. It may look like they just happened. They were actually planned. Ooh, that's real crunchy. That's going to be fun in that journal.
Oh, no. Lucy said her mom had drug dealers next door to her, and every once in a while, the customers would go to her house instead of where they were supposed to go.
Uh-oh.
Usually late at night.
Well, here, our place is completely fenced in. Up until a couple of months ago, we had Rottweilers patrolling. So, and now we still have the German Shepherd that looks vicious. I think he would bite people. I think he would. So he's always patrolling. He looks like he's like a raving maniac because he's always got some kind of a squeaky toy in his mouth. So he runs back and like, beep, 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 beep. He looks like he's nuts. Crazy. Okay, so look at all this filler stuff. Isn't this going to be cool? Now, what are you laughing about?
I'm just laughing at that dog.
Well, Junior was even funnier because when he was able to get up and about, that's the male Rottweiler, and he was big. You know, he was over 100 pounds, and he was like a stealth. He wasn't a barker. He was real quiet. And I'll never forget this one time. I think I might have told you guys already. Or this on the other side of our fence along the sidewalk is a brick raised flower bed, and it's right at the height, you know, like 2 feet up or 2.5, just perfect for somebody would want to sit on it, right on the edge of it. And it's there along the sidewalk. Well, this guy was sitting there, and this was late, like 1:30 in the morning or something like that. And And our dogs are always going in and out because we're up late. So Junior went out. And because there's street lights here, I could see the figure of that man sitting there. I didn't think nothing of it because I figured, resting, whatever. And so Junior goes out and he's all quiet and he goes right up behind the guy. Of course, he's still in our, on the other side of a fence. He can't touch the guy, but he's literally behind the guy. Junior lets off this big old squeak with his toy. So the guy immediately turns around. Meanwhile, Junior drops the toy and then goes, wow! The man jumped. I mean, I could see his silhouette in the dark, like, wow! And then he ran down the street. I don't think that man ever even came down our street anymore. And Junior just scared him so much. It was unbelievable.
Freaking Cujo.
Yeah, it was like a little cartoon. It was like, oh my gosh.
That's how Sophie is. She's very stealth, and she does not bark, period. But when she does bark.
Yeah, that was the Rottweilers. They were very quiet. And so you knew if you heard them, there was a reason to look outside. Sammy barks at everything. A bird flies by in front of him and he barks.
Yeah, we have some of those too, but we have this one little Tibetan terrier, and she's just a little princess, and she stays to herself. She don't bother nobody. She's just, she goes and lays on her bed and she does her thing. And when she's asleep, Sophie will lay flat on the ground with her legs straight out in front of her and her legs back behind her, and she will slowly belly crawl till she gets over there and then just nuzzles her right in her face. But she's so sneaky.
I love those little kind of dogs.
Yeah.
That's called a character. They got personality.
Yeah.
They got the personality. Okay, so I think we have most of our filler pages that are going to go in there. In addition to, I've got some more of these and some of those. And then the ones that are over on the table that are ghost printing as we speak. Oh, yeah.
Now, see that bottom, that one right there in your hand? I love that. Yes.
These are the ones that go on the bottom and one on the top when I do my eco printing. And then I put that grate on top of it.
Yeah, I love those.
And, it does get some of the leaves. And then the top just gets all the, all the minerals and the colorant and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, so that's that. These will go in there somehow, like little tags. It'll probably go with the bag of little goodies that go with the journals. All this little stuff. And so it doesn't get all lost. I'll just keep it all right there. There's some more pieces, parts right there to go with it. And I think I'll just put.
Okay, so does anybody in here have an air fryer, and do you recommend them?
Uh-oh. Good question.
I've been looking at the Ninja Foodie.
The Ninja Foodie? What the heck is that?
And I compared it to the Emerald 360, but he lost already, so forget that.
He lost? Lost what?
Against the Ninja Foodie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's just off the list.
Oh, Leslie said yes and yes. Donna said yes and yes.
Oh. Are they giving you brands?
No, they're just saying yes, they have them, and yes, they recommend them.
So
exactly.
What do you guys have?
Linda says she loves her air fryer, cooks great. Everybody I go look at, all they want to do though is put some stupid Orata frozen French fries in there, and I don't care about that. I don't want no frozen French fries.
Whoopsie. Hold on.
I know the Ninja Foodie is very deep, It's not very tall. It's very deep. But if you grab both sides and
How
you
can it be deep
it
if
up,
it's not tall?
huh?
How can it be deep and not tall?
Because it'll take a 12-inch pan long ways, but it's not very tall. Like you can't stick a rotisserie chicken in there.
Oh, so it's wide, but it's
No,
not
it's deep. It's not wide.
deep. I don't understand.
It's long.
That's okay. I don't have to understand.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just play ignorant. Okay, let me get all this stuff off the
Leslie
here.
got hers. It's a gift. It's a Gormia. I don't know what that is.
It sounds expensive.
Yes, it does.
When you can't say the name, it must be expensive.
Dane says, make sure you get one big enough or you need to cook in batches. Well, it's only 2. Oh, Kathy has one that looks like an egg. Yeah, the one I'm looking at is an oven, and that's what I was saying. This one takes up a lot of counter space, but then it swivels and it stands straight up when you're not using it. So then it only takes up 5 inches instead of 14.
We got these.
Gormia. I'll have to look that one up. Amazon.com.
I don't know what to do now,
Fix a cup of tea, take another pill, and we'll see what happens next.
guys. I don't want to take another pill. All you'll see is the little bald spot on the back of my head.
Oh,
I have a little cowlick back there, and I'm sure when my head flops, my hair is going to go forward, and you're going to see the little cowlick there.
oh no.
Scalp. Okay, put these away.
I know whenever you get into what you're doing and I see your roots, I'm so impressed that your hair is like solid black.
Yeah, I don't color my hair. I think I might someday soon. Just to do it. Yeah, a lot of people stopped dyeing their hair during the pandemic, and I was thinking maybe I should do the reverse. Maybe I should dye my hair. Maybe I should color my hair.
Oh, thank you, Leslie.
Okay, these are go there. Okay, so what did you tell me I should do?
Fix a cup of tea, take another pill, and
Yeah,
see where your imagination takes you.
I don't want my tea because I know it's going to make me sleepy. So I'm drinking my root beer right now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. No caffeine, but it's better than the tea putting me to sleep.
You know, I was thinking about that, Kathy, but I think I want we got one that does the convection and the baked and the toast. But it's beautiful and has the glass air doors and stuff on it, but it really don't cook that great.
You want a workhorse?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to turn on the oven. I hate the oven. I want my ovens out of here and I want cabinets.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I got more stuff over here.
I hear the teacups.
I know. I just walked over there.
I don't hear any rain, so it must have stopped. I thought about you, Leslie, because they kept saying tornado warning in Katy, Texas, going straight down I-10.
Uh-oh.
Blah 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 until 9:30, extended to 9:45.
Okay, I think I want to put in my jelly plate.
There you go.
I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood. I think I need to get 2 of those plants.
I'm in the mood for love.
Uh-oh.
Simply because you're near me. Slap it out there.
Do it like you mean it.
That's right. I tell you what, those prints you were doing on Sunday were pretty cool looking with the peacock.
Oh, let's do that. Oh, yeah.
I know, Janice. That's what I was thinking. Darla and alfalfa. And he had bubbles coming out of his mouth or something because he ate the bar of soap.
Ow. Hmm. Oh, dear. Okay.
I'm surprised you have any more paper left.
Yeah, I've got about 1,000 sheets sitting over there. I got 2 that aren't open and 1 that's open. Okay. This is really dry. Maybe I should wipe this down. It doesn't feel... Oh, well. We'll see.
Oh, all at one time, Leslie? That would be good. Chicken strips, potato skins, croutons, shake and bake pork chops, steak bites, onion rings, and okra.
Oh, that's a list of what? Stuff she's made with it?
That she makes in her air fryer that her
Oh,
family
cool.
likes.
Very cool.
Yeah, I bought okra the other day. Betty won't have no part of it.
Richard just likes it fried, but he can't eat that anymore because he can't have all that breading. So that's out of his life.
I like the okra and tomatoes. Oh my gosh, they're sending me meeting requests. I finally told that girl today, I said, do you think you might just let me have a lunch? She scheduled all these meetings for today and tomorrow. She had one from 11 to 11:30, 12 to 12:30, 1 to 1:30, and then 2 to 3. And I'm like, so every time I get on a meeting, she go, how are you? And I said, well, I'm trying to finish my sandwich. And the next meeting, she said, how are you doing? I said, I'm finishing up my sandwich. I said, now remember, you're on the East Coast, so when you think lunch is over and stuff, you're just now interrupting mine. So, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yep. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Ooh, that's a nice blue. I'm getting the blues and the greens and see what we're gonna do.
Oh, that's that M ink or is that what it is? That stuff you were so excited that you got, and then you were like, oh, this is crap.
Yeah. Marabou.
Thank
Say
you.
it loud and proud. Don't buy it. I'm just using it because I have it. That's olive.
I think you can roast in an air fryer too. And I can do those beets that Jane told. I think it was Jane told me how to do the beets.
Beets.
Roasted beets. So I know this is a weird subject, but we had these 2 gentlemen in town that were out with their wives, and they dropped the wives off at home, and they took off in one of the men's Teslas. And within, I don't know how many yards from the house, they crashed into a tree and it caught on fire and they both died inside.
Oh, I heard that on the news.
But there was nobody in the driver's seat. They were both in the back seat.
Oh, lovely.
So they got with the Musk dude, and he said no, the vehicle was not sold with the, the where it drives itself, or an automatic pilot had not been activated or something. I don't know. But now they came out and said the other day that the driver, which I think he was a doctor, crawled into the back seat
while he was driving.
Well, I don't know if whenever he crashed, maybe maybe it wasn't like explosion all at one time. I don't know, but apparently he was trying to get to the back to get away from the fire. I don't know, but yeah, it was a pretty big mystery here for a little while. I mean, it still is, but you can only guess. But yeah, it was pretty spooky when they said that this car had crashed and there was no one in the front seat. Okay. Yeah, roasted beets. Yeah. Yeah, you got the good brayer.
Yeah, I didn't feel like listening to you guys. Where's my black? There's brown. Come on, where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
What are you doing there?
I'm just trying to dry one of the layers before I do this. Oh my goodness!
What are you laughing at?
I pick up one thing, 3 things are stuck to it. I can't knock them off. It's like, okay, anything else?
So Lucy said, "What is that you are putting on the plates? Is it an ink or a liquid watercolor or?"
It's alcohol. I mean,
Hey, Tahira.
it's a alcohol ink.
Alcohol ink.
Alcohol ink. Okay, so now I gotta figure out.
Marabou alcohol inks.
Yes, Marabou. And so now on top of that, I'm going to put.
She's not recommending them. She's just trying to get rid of them.
Do not buy them. Do not buy them. And if you do, you never even heard about them from me. You credit somebody else. Don't want my name associated with it.
I saw the Rusty Peacock using those.
No, I didn't. I'll lie and say you're lying.
I remember that was several years ago. You're like, I'm so excited. I got all my Marabou inks and da. And then it was like, oh.
Yep.
Jane said she made a few pretty pulls on the weekend with her jelly plate and alcohol inks.
Ooh, cool.
It looks dry from up here.
Okay. So now I'm going to use, which I do like these, the color change. They're same as the, what do you call those other ones?
Color shift.
Color shift. They're like the color shifts, but they can't call themselves color shifts. So they're called the color change, but they cost a fraction of the others.
From Shuttle Art for $29.99.
Yeah, and so and this shows you the color. I did the swatches on some black and on white, and so you can really see how those color shifts look so beautiful on the black. Look how pretty those. And they don't look the same. This is red, but so you really need to do your swatches. So if you're going to use the black, you're going to know exactly what colors you're going to be getting, or if you're going to put them on the white. and I got them on Amazon,
Or you can buy them directly from Shuttle Art.
which usually they cost more unless they have a special.
I haven't seen any emails from them lately.
I scared the guy off.
Yeah, you did.
Yep. He's not going to contact me anymore.
Probably not. They probably put a mark next to
Yeah,
your
they've
name.
got a big old yellow sign next to my name. Caution, caution.
The Bitter Crafter.
Although I do like their product.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to make contact with people properly.
And that was for the, what was that kit that came out at that time? That they were trying to get you to.
I can't remember now, to tell you the truth.
I can't either.
But I remember you said you were looking at it before I even told you about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, because that plum one's pretty.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I want to stay with the blues and the greens because these are all peacocky. These are all peacocky.
Those are good peacocky colors.
They're good peacocky. But you do need a contrast to the peacocky colors so the things will pop out. So I'm going to go on the extreme other end of the spectrum and put this, what is this called? Raspberry.
Oh, that's what Tahira just said. She loves the raspberry and cobalt.
Oh, well, there you go. And don't put too much so it will pick up the, when you do the pull, it will pick up the ink. If you put too much, it's just going to pick up the paint.
Okay, so right now on Amazon, which that is an Amazon Choice product, are $27.99 for 16 colors.
Okay.
And then let me check Shuttle Art. That says 7% off. Normally $29.99 for $27.99.
Woohoo! Look how pretty.
Pretty.
Pretty, pretty. I like it. So when you do the clean off, you've got this design, and then when you do the pull, so you get the twofer.
Twofer.
You get the twofer. Let me move this out of the way and position this a little differently. So
let's see. I don't even see them. Oh, they are $29.99 on Shuttle Art. Your best deal right now is at Amazon for $27.99. Lowest price in 30 days. $27.99. Yes. You all right there? Didn't you have this problem on Sunday with the alcohol?
Yeah, it got a little strong there.
Hurry back, Janice. And she's making her pools with 24-pound copy paper. Trying to be like the guy on the billiard tournaments.
I was going to say it sounded like a golf course.
Yeah, there you go.
I think she's getting us what kind of an iron? I don't know the terminology. I think she's going for it. I think she's getting that iron. Oh. Okay, so now we gotta pick a color. We gotta pick a color.
They sure seem to last a long time, those marabou inks.
I know.
It's like they won't go away.
They just like, I leave them alone at night, and there they go, hippity hoppity, just like a bunny rabbit, and they multiplying. Hippity hop, hippity hop.
Oh, she comes in with the sunshine yellow.
And now look, it's starting to make noises. See? This was the quiet one. Now
yeah, but it's still not as bad as old Squeaky over there. Man, that one is just pierces your eardrums. Annie Mame says she's crouching on the greens. Is she taking a closer look at the ball? Nope, just peeing.
Where's Peggy? Peggy took a cue from that.
Peggy's fingernails stuck to her underwear, and she had to go figure out how to get them separated.
Oh, look how pretty.
Oh, wow. That looks very Art Nouveau.
Very.
Good choice of colors.
I like it. Which ones did I pick? I don't know what they were.
It was the yellow.
I don't know what I put on there.
Oh, my gosh. You got to pay attention.
I know. Okay, I know they were all reds and oranges and magentas and stuff like that on the first one. I know that for sure.
I got to let the
What am I
cat in.
doing?
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. And maybe a little bit of purple. Oh, jeez. I said a little. See, my place is closed up because of the weather. Ugh. I really should have some windows open. Okay, let's see. Now, what did I put on top of that? I don't know. I put something dark and then something light. So let's look for a dark ink. What's the darkest one I got? Ooh, cherry red. No, it's already got reds. So I better go with a brown or a black. I think that's what I did. So let's just do that. Let's go with a little bit of brown, a little bit of black. Right. I think. I think. Boy, this is drying out. That alcohol's going fast. See, look how fast it's drying. It's not even coming off.
Okay. They said open a window.
I can't.
Okay.
It'll be so humid in here.
Oh, yay. Jane said she posted some pictures on the group of her playtime on the jelly plate.
Oh, cool.
I forgot to get me some cake and milk.
Cake and milk?
Yeah, Betty made me a pineapple upside down cake.
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Okay, what color am I going to put on top of that?
What color's on it?
I tried to do the same colors as these as best my memory would. And I can't remember what color I put on top of it. So we'll have to
put yellow on it.
I did?
Yes.
Okay. So let's do the green. This kind of green, because that looks pretty against those colors.
So Jane did the alcohol ink and poured it with acrylic. Yeah. Yep. 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 Elaine said purple. She said purple like 3 times. Purple.
Uh-oh. Well, the purple isn't contrasting with the red. I think it would blend in too much. We got to get a different color of inks, and then we'll pull it with purple. Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, it almost looks the same. Oh, no, it doesn't. It does, but it doesn't. Kind of cool. Okay. So if we want to pull with purple, we need to put light colors. Light colors, right? Am I thinking right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, that cookbook Janice posted from the cemetery, Food to Die For, it has got awesome pictures of creepy old trees and tombstones and
Very cool. Let's see.
There's Jane's pools. Oh wow.
This is purple. We're gonna there. Ooh, purple and Bordeaux.
Ooh, Bridget Bordeaux.
And garnet.
Oh, she has a round stencil. I like that.
Okay, so if we're gonna do that, what are we gonna put down?
Oh, Elaine said you used purple ink when you started with the yellow. She was telling you put the purple first.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Pay attention, Rosemary.
Sorry, Elaine. We misunderstood you. Hey, Shanta.
Pay attention.
So I see that Shanta was making a Dollar Tree journal the other night, and then I saw a bit of birdsong today. Did the Dollar Tree?
I saw that too.
journal.
I thought, I think I want to get on the bandwagon. I never joined those kind of things, but I can get into making a journal out of the Dollar Tree stuff because I've already done that before.
I know. So what Shanta did is she bought, and how? I mean, hello, there's using your brain. She bought frozen berries at the Dollar Tree, like strawberry, blackberries, blueberries, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what she used to dye her paper.
Oh, ingenious.
Yeah.
Very.
And then Lynn bought tea bags from the Dollar Tree, and that's what she used to do hers. Oh, Shanta's was 1 trip to the Dollar Tree and 1 trip to Goodwill.
Oh. And so so how much are we supposed to budget, or are we supposed to? It just
I didn't hear either person talk about budgets.
I think we should have a budget because I mean you could spend $100 there, and what's the point?
Yeah, but you'd have 100 items.
I know, but you're not.
Then you could do the 100 challenge before you bought anything else.
I think I'll give myself a limit, like I don't know,
$20.
No, that's too much.
But that was a cool book that she bought from the
That's
Dollar
not
Tree.
a challenge.
Okay, then
Man,
$5.
I think let's pick odd number, like $14.
Not including tax.
Not including tax. 14 items. Let's just say, $14 worth. And see what we can come up with. Who's game? $14. Be there, be square.
So the next caboodle kit will be $14 worth of Dollar Tree stuff for $35.
Nope. All right. What color? Okay, I put those colors. So now
Auntie Mame's going to splurge and give herself $9 to spend.
9. Okay, that sounds cool.
Yeah, only at Dollar Tree. But yeah, Shanta bought scissors and glue and all that kind of
You
stuff.
started from scratch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to use what I've already got. I mean, it's like scissors and glue and things like that. But the whole body of it, I already got in my head what I want to do.
Okay.
I think it'll be kind of cool. Maybe I'll even go tomorrow and go get the stuff.
I still have the damn Dollar Tree mermaid I have to deal with, okay? I have good intentions.
Yep. Whoa, too much paint.
That's like I'm still wondering what you had in mind with these fabric scraps.
What fabric scraps?
That you sent to me.
Which ones?
The ones that you ordered from that lady and you split it between you and I and said,
"Oh, why did what do you mean? What you know what to do with fabric. You can make a beautiful fabric journal with that as the base."
"Yes, Janice, venture out 2 blocks to the Dollar Tree." I don't have any Dollar Trees by me.
You don't?
Oh my gosh, Annie Mame says, one time I bought so much craft stuff at Dollar Tree, I was embarrassed and lied and said I was having a craft camp for kids.
Blame the kids.
What does that mean to hear? Are you from New Orleans? Talking about Dollar Tree is Bay.
Oh my goodness. I hope somebody remembers what we did. Look at that. I like it. I got black and I got brown. That's all I can remember. That's it on the memory train. All right, let's see. Let's get.
Oh, I do. I
Thinking.
do have a Dollar Tree, she said.
You do?
I never go over there, Leslie, because they have too many accidents over by that Walmart. I told Betty, do not go to Walmart.
But you do have one close by.
Well, she's telling me I do. I would have to go backwards. I'd have to go towards. Yes, I know, Bay. How you doing, Bay? Oh, Jane only has 3 colors of ink, so she's jealous.
Well, don't be. They're probably better than mine. You know I'm not lying.
I love talking to my coworkers in NOLA. They talk about, I only see 4. There's only 4 over there in stock. I need more than 4.
Where are they, in Boston?
No, they're in Slidell.
Where's that?
That's in New Orleans, right there. That's a
Oh, oh, wow.
yeah. It's a parish or something over there at NOLA.
Uh-huh. Magenta, Bordeaux, Garnet.
Lucy said you are getting great pulls with those inks, though.
Yeah, that's all they're good for.
They look like, to me, they look like Easter egg dyes. The little bottles with the little pointed caps.
Yeah.
No, Vanessa, I'm from Texas. But every time there's a bad hurricane, we get more and more people from New Orleans living here.
I bet.
Oh, yes, I loved him. Justin Wilson.
Who's that?
He's the Cajun dude, and he'd say, you put that there little bit of Worcestershire sauce in there. Good.
I've missed him. I don't know who that is.
Oh, I loved him. I met him at the bookstore when I worked there. He was there signing his cookbook. You got to watch him just to watch him. He's probably on YouTube. He told the best story. Yeah, Janice, he told the best stories, and he'd be cooking up, and oh my gosh, you reminded me of my daddy. You put that there, a little bit of that there and there, and ooh wee. Oh my gosh. So Shanta over here with her score from the auctioneer, all her boxes and boxes of old dressmaking books and stuff. She went back yesterday and got some things that they sold from the woman who had the books.
I wish we had an auction around us. I can't find one anywhere. I'd be the auction lady. I'd be there all the time. Oh, this one came out cool. It looks like a rainbow.
Oh, they're a thing, Shanta. Trust me. You need to go watch these girls who will sell anything. People will buy them.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Oh, that's cool. I think people even bought rolling papers from Brooke.
They bought what?
Rolling papers.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, she had
I
those
was there.
antique rolling papers.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we know who the stoners are in this group. Yeah, Shanta, you definitely should do one. Don't be scared. Don't be scared
Should do what?
to do a live sale.
Oh, yeah, don't be afraid. Oh, look who's talking. She tells everybody else what to do, and she's afraid. Yeah.
Who? Oh, yeah, exactly. See, the girl, just get it all organized, figure out a price. If you don't know a price and you think it's worth something, do an auction. Do a 2.5 to 3 minute auction if you really want to get the money. And then you just got to figure out how to ship it.
And you got to be organized.
Yes.
People do not want, like when I sit here and go, what should we do now? When you're at an auction, nobody wants to hear that. They want to go boom, 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 boom. It's over.
Yeah.
because they want to spend the money and you want to get the money.
Yep. You can make packets. You can make stacks.
When people lollygag, I leave.
Yeah.
And when they start telling me the story about the rheumatism, I leave.
And then if they show a book and they show you every single page,
I leave.
I do too.
Goodbye. I'm going to try this one. This now is the good stuff. I'm bringing out the good stuff because I want a different color. If I can open it. I haven't used the good ones in a long time. It's stuck. Okay, here we go.
Just got to advertise, Shanta. Put the word out.
Yeah, just go to people you follow. Like here, you like a couple of days before, just come over here and say, hey, I'm going to have a sale. Come on over.
Oh no, ain't nobody gonna tell you that you're sucking. They'll just leave.
And there's something for everybody, and there's somebody for everything that's out there.
Yeah,
you just got to find your people.
I'm sorry, but I can't afford the Defy auction because people in there just get stupid.
No, I don't go there either. If you want to go see how much people are willing to buy or spend, on things that I don't understand why they want it, you go over to what's her name?
I'm sorry, Mame.
What?
Mame said, "Way to be comforting, Popo."
We're trying to be straight.
You can go back and watch some old. If you want to go watch, I'll give you some places to go watch some live sales, some old live sales. You can go to Recreations by Brooke.
Yep.
You can go to Junk Journal Shop, but I think she takes hers down, so you probably won't have any luck there. You can go to Pearl's mainly fabric.
Yeah.
You can go to Patty Lang. She does a lot of old papers and journals and stuff like that. You can go to who else? Rosemary's had some.
No, not really.
No.
Mine's just been my stuff, not like stuff. Yeah. So I don't call that. I just call it a sale. And that wasn't like a planned one. You guys like made me do it.
Yeah, but if you go back like a year or two, especially on Brooke's channel, she does a lot of all kind of different things. I mean the
big variety.
Fashion magazines and fabrics and ledgers and
nowadays
rolling papers.
And nowadays, because so many people are doing it, you really have to have something different.
Yeah.
Because you can go anywhere now to get like the normal stuff. What us people call normal stuff. You can go get it anywhere now, any sale. So you have to bring something new to the table. It doesn't mean it has to be expensive. It doesn't have to be, but it just has to be unique,
Yeah, books are good. Yeah, Erin in the Adirondack, she's good because she covers a wide variety of all kind of stuff.
Yeah. You should send her over there because she does have that wide variety of stuff.
Yeah.
Even though, again, hers to me is, I would consider it a little more specialized in that it's almost all paper stuff, right? Wouldn't you say that?
Well, now I know one time she had Christmas ornaments, antique Christmas ornaments.
Don't remind me about that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, so.
Good night, Tahira. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. What do I want to put on here? Maybe this, because that's dark.
Yes, see, all I can see is the big black blob.
Oh, see the reds? I got some reds and magentas and stuff. So I'm going to put the light color on top of there. Okay. Maybe.
What are those fashion magazines that Brooke always gets a hold of?
I forget the name.
Ah, can't think.
Me neither.
I can't think.
You talking about the old ones
Yeah, they're the
with the
ones that have
dresses?
the
Those pretty.
fashion plates and stuff back
Yeah,
then.
I can see them. I
I
can't
can
think of
too.
the name.
I can hear her saying it too, but I can't think of what it's called.
Someone there in the chat knows.
Yeah, but yeah, she's a good one for variety. Her and
Hmm.
Aaron both.
Yeah.
Aaron in the Adirondacks and Recreations by Brooke.
Ooh, this almost looks like a marbled paper.
Yes,
Look.
yes, that looks like the inside of those books.
Oh man. Okay.
Peterson's, thank you, Lisa. Peterson's magazines.
What did I put on there? I know I put a bunch of reds, dark reds, magenta. I put
Okay, from
magenta,
now on, you leave your squirts in
orange.
front of your jelly plate until you make the pool.
I think it might be those. Oh, but then I have red orange one too.
You know what? Those could be raspa flavors.
Yes.
That's what
It
they look like.
does look
Little mini
like it.
do-it-yourself raspa.
Wow. Okay. So, and then I pulled it with what?
With the yellow.
Where did all this come from?
What
Did I
come
do
from?
two colors? Oh man. Let's go rewind my own video. Maybe I put both of these. It's hard because of the color shift. You know, you don't know really what the color was.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, well, we'll find out. We'll find out. All righty. Here we go. We're going in. I'm going to put, oop, that lid was almost off. That would have
Okay, so Annie
been
Mae likes to go to the Kunakoya bookstore in New York City. They have
oh,
all kind of Japanese paper goodies.
oh my goodness.
Those stencils are designed by
Hello.
Miss Hilaire, and she got them off of Joggles.
Yeah.
The designer of those stencils, her last name is
Starts with an
Saint.
H.
Is it Saint Hilaire?
I believe so.
Hillaire. And Janice said, yes, you used two colors.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Janice.
Vanessa said you used red and dark green.
Uh-oh. When I pulled it?
Okay, you've got 5 alcohol inks at the top of your plate. Did you use 5?
I use like 4 of these right now.
Okay.
Those are all like reds and purples and magenta and all that kind of good stuff. Then I put what?
Yellow.
No, I got to put a
Oh,
dark ink. I think it was the black. It looks like black. Black and brown, I think I put in there. Pretty sure. I've been using a lot of this black because I'm getting low already.
Janice said the 2 that she used, she pulled from the left and put them back.
Uh-oh. I put them back. Uh-oh. Well, we already know they came from the left. Hello.
Everything at the Rusty Peacock comes from the left. Everything she owns is in a box to the left.
And we'll let that. Ooh, there's lots of dark. We'll let that dry.
Wow, that looks very deep. That will be cool. Hey, Terry.
Hey, Terry. Hubby was here.
Only thing you missed was a visit from your husband.
Yeah, you missed your husband.
But we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. We didn't miss him because he was here.
I asked him where you were, but he didn't comment.
At least you know what he was up to. He was with us.
I think he just accidentally thought out loud in chat. And then he left.
He goes, whoops, what am I doing here?
And he's like, holy crap, that's recorded for life.
I should be watching sports, not being hanging out with these ladies. What am I doing here? I'm out of here. I'm a man.
Go get me a beer.
I'm a man. I got
turn on a football game.
Yeah. I gotta get back to my macho side. Forget these ladies and crafting.
Or baseball. Oh my gosh, did you see the freaking first baseman and the batter freaking collide on the way to first base the other night?
I saw a still photograph of it. I didn't want to see any more.
Oh my gosh, the freaking runner put his head down and took off running, and first baseman's looking up in the air to catch the pop fly. And boom.
Ouch.
Then one of the guys got hit in the face with the ball. Blood everywhere. It's like, geez, this is
what
football.
Is this? Hockey?
I know. Yeah, he's watching baseball now. He had to kind of get back in touch with his master.
Yeah. I got to find my testosterone.
I think it was the Royals, and I can't remember who the teams were. That's right, Vanessa. It's time for some bloody baseball.
Oh, man.
Okay, that wasn't it.
It wasn't it, but I think it's pretty.
It looks two-toned.
I know.
How come?
Because it is. I put 2 colors of paint. That's weird. And I put 2 colors of paint, top and the bottom, and then when I squirted the alcohol inks, it was different colors, 3 different colors, and they just didn't blend as well as the other ones did. Okay.
Looks like you did it purpose.
I know, and I didn't. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. How can I do it on purpose?
Oh, she's not even home. She's still out running errands.
Who?
Terry.
Oh, so she doesn't know what the heck we're talking about.
All right, ma'am. Have a good day tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Adios.
Since she thought it was Tuesday.
And I thought it was Thursday, so we're even.
Oh, wow. She said, thank you for the creativity and the laughter.
Aw. Okay, magenta. What's this? Bordeaux.
Yeah, you used that one earlier because I remember you saying it.
Yeah, it's running low, so I know I've been using it a lot tonight. I better start using some other colors. I'm going to end up with only certain colors left.
So it looks like to your left is all blues and greens.
Yeah, I got the blues here and.
Oh, you separated them. Okay.
Turquoisey kind of here and yeah. Oh, geez, Louise.
looks a little bloody or rusty or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did turn those colors, huh? It's kind of weird. I didn't, well, you saw what I put. I put all these, well, they are the reddish ones. Okay, so instead of putting the black or the brown, how about I put some dark blue? This is, what is this? Huh?
I think you're supposed to, Vanessa.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I find something darker. I think next time I'll put a bunch of light ones on the bottom.
There you go.
The lightest ones that I have. But this is what is, it's so small I can barely see what it says. Can you see what that says?
Yes,
No.
it says blue.
It starts with a G.
Oh.
Gen. What color starts with GEN?
Generac.
I think it's GENTIAN. I can't read it because I don't know the name. I've never seen that before. If I'd seen it before, I could probably read it. I'd be faking it, right?
Okay, so Janice said on that one you did good stuff red, a dark something, you didn't say blue or green, rolled, daubed off excess, picked up stencil, dried, then yellow for pickup.
Oh my gosh, she knows exactly what I did. She's scary.
Genuine blue.
Huh?
Is it genuine blue?
No, I spelled it out.
Oh.
Come on, people. GENTIAN. I don't know what that is.
Gentian. Gentian. Gentian.
Like I said, I've never seen that word. I don't know what it is.
Gentile.
No, we're not going to get into circumcision again tonight.
Wow. Genital.
No, we're not going there either. Okay, so I need to put something light on this, right? This is pretty dark.
Didn't they used to have a hair color for older people that started with a G?
That's right, huh?
Yep.
No, that was Grecian formula.
Grecian formula, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have to have the big decision. These are all dark. So we're going to put something light on top. I just don't know what. So our options is, these still come up light. Those are kind of light. We've got plain old yellow. That might be too light. I don't know. And then this comes out kind of light, the lavenderish. So what you get to choose, Susan. What are we going to use?
The
teal color, the limey color, the yellow color, or like the lilac color?
The lilac.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, jeez. One color, or we're going to do the combo?
No.
Okay.
Ooh, gentian blue is pretty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a purplish blue color.
I don't know.
Ooh, this gentian blue Porsche.
Oh,
yeah.
well. You should know these colors, Susan. You should be ashamed of yourself. You probably have it in your arsenal over there at the.
We have so many I can't even keep up with them. Like I said, we have Snow White revisited. Okay, so That's like running out of whites.
Oh, speaking of white, you won't believe it took me, I'm not exaggerating, over an hour to find some white snug hug.
What's a snug hug?
You know, the stuff that the that ribbon that we dye.
Oh, yes, I know. It's very hard to find.
They had like 10 million colors and nobody had white. I mean, nobody. I went first to regular places, right? I went to Amazon, typed it in, every color but. I went to eBay, every color but. I went to just a regular search, everything but. Then I found this one. It wasn't the same company, but and you didn't get as much. It cost more. Let's put it that way. And I'm going, well, I mean, I can't find white nowhere. Everyone said out, 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 out. And so I got to search one more time. So I already put it in my cart to spend the more money. And then I thought, you know what? Let me go check one more time. And I don't know how I found, how sometimes you find stuff and then you don't find it. Somehow it popped up on Etsy, and they only had, I think it was 2 of them left. Hello, I bought them both. It was in 20 people's carts and nobody bought them. So I just grabbed those puppies and they'll be coming in the mail soon. Because I wanted to dye them all the colors that I do my eco printing,
So, do you know Marabou has color shift inks?
Oh, stop it. I saw some. Oh, look at this. Holy Toledo, look at that blue.
Thank you.
Look at that.
With the violet. Yes.
Oh, holy moly. So we did. I don't know why I can't remember this stuff. I still don't know what we did.
You did the gentian blue.
Okay.
And
only one color ink?
The violet color shift.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what.
And that's it. That's all we used. We used one ink and one paint. Huh. And look what color this comes out. Doesn't look anything like that.
So they have glitter gold, bronze green.
Oh my goodness.
Glitter violet, blue green, glitter blue, green gold, and glitter pink, green gold.
Gringo. Hey.
Gringo. Then they have an extender. They have a rainbow color shift. They have neon, metallic.
Good night, Barb. Barb's leaving. Say good night to Barb.
Good night, Barb.
All right. So now I'm going to put light ones, and then we're going to put dark over it. So I don't have too many light ones, but I do have a few. This is this lemon, plain old lemon. These are got me. Oh, I haven't been using the cherry red. There's a cherry red there. Hello. Here's caramel. I don't know. It looks dark though. Maybe we'll do that instead of the black.
Is it caramel or caramel?
I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, rainbow. That's got the mica in it.
Yeah, that told you they had a rainbow.
Yeah. Let's see.
Charcuterie dreams to all.
And here's vanilla. Obviously, that's light. And we have an extender. I don't need an extender. And this tangerine looks a little bit light. But
Janice would like to make a request.
Okay, Janice, go for it.
She would like
a
dark blue Marabou ink and then a pool with the aqua color shift.
The aqua. Okay, so just the blue and just the aqua?
A dark blue ink.
That's what we used.
And then pull it with the aqua color shift.
Okay, let's go for it. We're going in.
Safe light repair. Sorry, I saw that truck drive by on the TV. best night's sleep in the whole wide world. Sing mypillow.com.
Okay, so let's put, which one are we going to put? Let's do this one.
Have you seen those mattresses that you get in a box, and when you
Yeah, you
open
better be in a room bigger than that mattress. That's all I can say.
yeah. So I was looking at them, and I told Betty, I said, well, okay, it has a 365-day trial period and a lifetime warranty. So I looked, and they said, if you don't like it, how do I return it? And it says, we will call a charity company or someone to come and pick it up.
They've given it away?
Yeah, because of COVID.
Oh, wow.
Lucy said she thinks Hug Snug might call their white blue magic.
No, they had the white. I bought it. I've bought it before. It's just that everywhere that they sold it, it just said, sold out, sold out, sold out.
Well, that's because everybody buys it and makes it their own.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'll let that dry a tiny bit, and then we'll put the Aqua Flash.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Janice said, what did you just put on that?
I put some of the dark, what did I put? Black, because we need to get some,
Depth.
what was that? Yeah, because you got to get that little shadow in there, or else it's just going to be one-dimensional. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, it already looks pretty. Already looks pretty.
I can't see it.
I can't either, but I know. Oh, peekaboo, peekaboo, shikaboo, boo, boo.
Wow, it looks purple.
Yeah.
Looks very aquatic.
Getting seasick?
A little bit. When I throw up from up here where your camera's at.
Okay, so now I'm going to do the light ones and see what happens. And we'll pick it up with, okay, so we got the yellow, yellow, vanilla, and tangerine. Get a little bit of dark, a little bit of light.
She said, not that cool, huh? But still pretty. Okay, Lucy's talking about Zipper Stop website, calls it Blue Magic, and Whack-A-Whack site calls it Blue White, but it's not Snug Hug, but same thing.
Oh, okay.
Whack.
Never heard of that.
I know every time I look for something, I always find seam binding or what is it? Not seam binding. What's one that's folded?
That's seam binding. There's two different kinds, the folded one and the straight one. Okay, so those are all light. Now I'm going to come in with what with what? I put the vanilla, I put this, I put the tangerine, and this is caramel. We'll do the caramel.
I get so excited every time I look and I think you have a pretty print and it's your silly stencil. I did that on Sunday. I kept thinking that was a print and it was your stencil laying on white paper. Bias tape. Thank you.
Ah, yeah.
Whack-a-whack is sewing supplies.
Oh,
Good
cool.
night, Vanessa.
Good night.
She's gonna be lurking.
Okie dokie. Okay. So now these are mostly light, so we got to figure out what we're gonna put on the paint. Um.
Hey, you can go to
Hey, what?
listenlively.com and you don't even need to go see no doctor to get your hearing aids.
I don't know what this is gonna do. This is plum. It may like obliterate the whole thing. Whoops. Well, we'll find out together. We may not be able to see anything, but they are on the lighter side. Whoa. Too much paint. Whoa. Hello.
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 Do they have a white color shift? Or is that
Hello.
is that the
I don't think they do actually.
dragonfly or whatever that?
Yeah, but those aren't even white. They are full of sparkles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OMG, I could never
Oh my
rub it for
goodness,
that
look what
long.
time it is. I'm so sorry, Susan.
What time is it?
It's gonna be 10:30.
Oh shit.
I didn't know what time it was. Say goodnight, Susan. Oh, look how pretty this one came out. Well, it doesn't
Oh
look that
wow.
pretty there, but in life, oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, so on this one, I did
Vanilla.
vanilla. Oh no, wait. Yeah, vanilla, lemon, and tangerine. Then I laid the stencil.
And
Then I
did
put
plum.
caramel. I put caramel
Oh,
first
okay.
to get those little outlines. Did the caramel and then pulled it with the plum. At least I know how I did this one, and it's my favorite of the night. Oh, it's so pretty.
Little Jack Horner sat in a corner. See on YouTube, you're just now pulling it. I must not be on live.
Uh-oh.
There it goes. Okay.
Well, then it's not really 10:30 for you.
It's only 10:15.
Yeah.
Lucy said she thinks the muted tones of the Marabou alcohol ink, she likes them better than the
bright ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Good night, Leslie.
I tend to agree. So the last pull was my favorite, I think. Let's just have a little review. This could go in the funky fish one. Look at that.
Yes, it could.
Very easily. I can see that little guy that I pull up and down, the little fish guy. That could be the background.
Yep.
This, I don't know, it could be 4th of July. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do like this one too.
Yeah.
This is really good as end papers. And this one.
Yeah.
I guess I like them all. I'm sorry. This was a little subdued for me, but it's still pretty because it shows all the design of that stencil. Oh, and I like this one too. Oh, okay. I like them all. Never mind.
Janice said she liked them all, but the Good Stuff red one was her favorite.
The red
I don't
one?
know, Lucy. I think they're kind of pricey, aren't they? The Marabou inks.
I don't know. I got them on sale.
Oh,
Yeah, that's when they very first came out, and they're like super sale. I mean, super cheap compared to the Ranger. Well, now I know why. Yeah, but anyway, so lots of fun, you guys. And so these were my favorites. Not, yeah, well, next to my favorites. If you want something subdued, these are actually the best ones. Vanilla, lemon, tangerine, throw some caramel over it. I'm going to set these aside because I think I want to do one of these on black. And I wonder with this, the color shift on the black. So I'm going to save that for to do later. Okay, so let me put these away. Susan, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for keeping you up so late.
I didn't even realize.
Well, we were just yakking away. I didn't either. I think what happened with me is my pill wore off and I got a little bit of energy. I was like, Mwah, for most of the time. And then all of a sudden it wore off like, okay.
It's like whenever you're pulling somebody back in a slingshot.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
And she's off. Or those little wind-up toys.
Yeah,
in
aren't
reverse.
those the best? Those are the best.
In reverse.
In reverse. That's funny. All right, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. I'm going to work on those journals. If you were the ones that asked for some, I will be working on those tomorrow. And I think that's about it.
So now you're going to have everybody showing up with special requests while you're making them.
Line. Oh no! No.
You know that fifth print you did
Yeah,
with the
ain't gonna happen.
the special red.
They can yakety yak all they want. It ain't. They know me by now. They know I don't. I don't. They know I don't play that way.
This is true. All right, ladies. Well, y'all
and if they don't know by now, they will real soon.
Yeah, no doubt. No special request.
Yeah, price doubles a special request. All right, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you, Susan. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Get some rest.
Have a good evening.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.